Live.
Right.
All right.
Hey, Maria.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Are you?
Yeah, this is funny.
It's funny already. A couple seconds into the show, boom.
Ooh, funny.
Yeah,
Cool.
You like the studio? It's fancy, huh?
yeah, I like your neon sign over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get some more shit going on to go with that and prints
Mm-hmm.
and bring it all together.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The red curtains helped a lot. It was very not so good till we got those.
Yeah.
And the tree helped out a lot too.
Oh yeah,
The tree really brought it
The
together.
one tree.
it's doing the most over there in the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, we can't have live trees though. Every plant has died that's been here ever in this whole place.
Yeah.
Except for the ones out front. You saw those.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's my jungle. So tell us about your jam. Tell us about
Okay.
your
Hi, hello. My name is Maria, co-owner of Nutrition Revolution on Dave Ward. It's a lot of fun. I really appreciate being able to go to work every day in workout clothes. It's great.
Yeah.
That sounds real
That's pretty
comfy.
good.
It's
Nice.
a change
Oh.
from what I was doing, so, you know,
Oh.
yeah.
It is a bit different.
A bit different.
So what made you decide to make that change? That's a pretty big leap.
Oh, yeah. I'm crazy. First of all,
Tell people what you were doing.
I was doing insurance and wealth management,
Oh,
and
my.
I
Okay.
learned a lot.
Miscount your money bags.
Corporate finance was not for me. I did not like just, I guess, waking up and putting on a 9 to 5 and
Mhm.
having to, do stuff.
Was it boring? Was it a snooze fest? Or just
It wasn't a snooze fest. It was just very different. It was very like
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it. It was not for me.
yeah.
Yeah. Like number crunching and stuff is fine.
Too
It was
corporate.
rigid, and you weren't into it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
you like flexibility, doing your own
Mhm.
thing,
Mhm.
having obligations that you kind of get to make on your own. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't really I like not having a boss. I like
Well, yeah, anytime you can be your own boss, you're
Yeah.
way better
Yeah.
off.
Oh my God.
well, there are some people that need, structure and they need like that routine. And granted, I do have like a small, like a routine, I guess, but not so much a structure that I really have to adhere to.
It's loose enough you can play with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So tell us about Nutrition Revolution.
So we do protein shakes and teas. It's an Herbalife nutrition club. I think there's like 6 or 7 in Little Rock.
Oh,
There's 4
yeah.
in Conway.
Yeah, for sure.
They pop up everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Mhm.
Is it like a franchise thing?
Mm-mm. Well, kind of. Like, the clubs are all this product. But since we're all independently owned, we can call ourselves different things. So, and that's why whenever you go into different ones, they have, like, a different feel or, like, different kind of recipes and different things like that. So,
So do you guys just
Okay.
get it from
Mhm.
the same like kind of supplier?
Yeah.
I guess.
You get to
Mhm.
make your own
Mhm.
concoctions then?
mm-hmm.
That's fun.
I think we have a stricter like set of guidelines to go through versus like buying into maybe like a larger corporation or something like that.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean that, and then we get to like the startup for this was almost nothing, comparatively.
Mm.
It was there was some investment, but it wouldn't be not something like trying to buy a Starbucks.
Right.
right.
So
But it's a great location to put it too, because
Mhm.
you're in a college town right
Mhm.
next to like Tacos for Life. And
Mhm.
like, it's
Yeah, you got a
you
good
did
spot
it. You did it
there.
right. For
No,
sure.
the previous owners, they actually sold to me, so they're the
Mm.
ones that like put it there.
That's-
yeah.
Hey.
Oh, so it was already there.
Good looking
It
out.
was already there. Yeah.
Good looking out.
Man.
I
Huh.
don't think they had as much exposure as it's gotten since I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that was a reason why they decided to sell. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
Who's in it with you?
Stephen Bellick was half. is my other co-owner. He's like the back of house.
Okay.
So like I run everything, and he just like kind of makes sure that we're doing everything right.
That's the jam.
Yeah, he's the businessy side to it.
Yeah.
So.
That's the jam I want to get into. That quieter back room guy.
Yeah.
The not doing all the hard work guy. The not heavy lifting guy.
Oh yeah. The one not making the schedule like I was just doing.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no shade.
Yeah.
How many people you got working there for you? Speaking of
let's count.
schedule.
Yeah.
Because I bet that is one of the worst parts of that whole gig.
Hiring?
No,
Dealing
trying to
with
make a
people.
schedule and dealing with like,
Well, you would think so.
especially
and
in a college town.
everyone thinks that, having employees and kind of managing people is hard, but it's nothing compared to working at Bear's Den.
Really?
Oh.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
that, I guess yeah. That makes more
1,
sense.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm about to probably hire one more, so 10.
Oh shit! So you gotta
Ooh.
stay
Nice.
popping.
Yeah. Well, especially with school being in. I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
Kinda,
Yeah.
chop around everyone's school schedule.
Does a business like that have like peak hours, like restaurants? I'm
Mhm.
like, or like lunch, I'm sure, and then dinner. Like,
Mhm.
is there like? Because I'm guessing people like go work out and then they go there and get a shake, right?
Yeah. It's always busiest between like. I can kind of tell like if it's kind of popping at like 8:30 or 9 o'clock that we're probably going to get slammed at lunch. Like it's just going to be one of those days. So usually between like 10:30, 11 till about 1:30 to 2, we're all like running around, slinging shakes, trying to like wash blenders and stuff. Yeah, like it's fun. It's like bartending.
That's what I
It's
picture.
like healthy bartending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be
Which
a
is,
good. That could be a good like tagline for like your
healthy bartending.
Yeah.
Should put that on your business card.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, it does. In the morning, we catch a lot of traffic of people going to work. There are people that work at like Conway Regional that stop by and get something. Yeah, teachers.
Every now and then I'll stop by like places like that just to get the energy teas. Those will hype me up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't
Do they
watch
work?
out.
What's in them?
What's in them?
What makes that?
It's a
work?
secret.
No. So the teas themselves, they are a mix of like the base is a black and green tea blend. So it's just straight up black and green tea, and then it's just like flavored. And then we have these little tablets called Liftoff tablets, and it's B6 and B12.
Okay.
There's 2 types of ginseng. There's it's like a punch of vitamin C, and then more caffeine. I can't remember the exact amount, but it's like
Nice.
Black and green tea is naturally caffeinated as well. So to have that with the caffeine added, yeah.
I should try that.
But
can never get enough caffeine.
the good thing about it is that it's like not too much to make you jittery and like want to crawl out of your skin. It's just the perfect like, oh, I'm awake now, and I definitely recommend going to any like Nutrition Revolution. I recommend going to Nutrition Revolution on Dave Ward and Conway.
That
Be
crawl
getting
out
an
of your
energy tea.
That crawl out of your skin feeling you get from like way too much caffeine. That's my favorite.
I hate it.
When I'm at real work, that's my jam. I'll drink like 5 pots of coffee in the morning
Really?
just to get like hype.
I actually can't even drink like straight green tea. There's 2 whole boxes of green tea in the cabinet, and I can't even drink them because it's actually just too much caffeine for me, because I don't drink caffeine.
Yeah.
It. Yeah.
On my graduation day, I was feeling really tired, and my mom was like, hey, she was working for this hair company at the time, and they also, for some reason, started making these prototypes for, like, energy drinks. And
Hair and energy drinks.
yeah,
That's a
right.
specialty.
That's a hairdresser's dream. So it's like we put it in, this water, and I was feeling fine, and then I just started to feel like my eyes were darting back and forth. On my day of my graduation,
Yes.
like I was feeling like I was about to run across the street, and I felt like I was on crack, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty much essentially meth that I just put in my
I was
water.
having panic attacks on it.
Yeah,
I
it's
was like, what's
awful.
happening
It's
right
awful.
now? My friend's just looking at me like, dude, it's tea. Like, chill
Yeah, no, you
I
get
drink coffee. I
super, like-
shoot coffee
Yeah,
literally into my veins. What
right.
is your problem?
Yeah, you guys are crazy. That's what you're supposed to do.
You get super anxious
No,
and like.
but I also am
Yeah.
quite naturally pretty hyped, so I probably don't even really
Yeah.
need it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah, I love so much caffeine that I'm scared.
You
That's
should
what I
be.
want.
That's not healthy. Dude.
That's my constant state of being. I don't need anything to amplify that.
What about you? You get hype?
Yes, and sometimes I like it, but then when I can't go to sleep at night, I don't like it
Oh yeah.
because I like being able to
Mhm.
snooze. You know. Yeah. No, I love it. I mean, I love everything about it, and like I'm doing it now. So.
Yeah.
Yo, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a lifestyle.
Mhm.
How long have you had it now?
We signed papers January 1st.
Oh, so just
wow.
half a year. I thought,
Oh,
I
nice.
thought it was longer.
than that, yeah.
Dang.
I was thinking it was a bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So what? 6-7 months?
Yeah.
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 Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pretty, good business to run there. Is there any like pitfalls of working in a college town or any downfalls like that?
Yeah. When everyone leaves.
When everyone that's fair. You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like-
That's fair.
Summertime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the rotating population is
Mhm.
really something to consider when you think about like sales projections and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And
It was the same way when I was working at Dreamy Spoon in
Yeah.
Maumelle. It was, it's a frozen yogurt shop. And it was great in the summertime. Business is booming always.
Mhm.
But then wintertime, I don't know. There'd be times where we'd only get like 4 customers a day. And it was
Dang.
awful.
Maumell's
Yeah.
in that unfortunate spot where it's kind of like that. It's not big enough to really
Right.
carry itself.
Right,
Unlike
exactly.
Conway.
Mhm.
And Maumell's like, just go to Little Rock.
Yeah,
Unless you live
everything-
in Maumelle.
Yeah, everything's in Little Rock. Everything, we lost a lot of business because people didn't want to come down in the freezing cold, and I can't blame them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
Let's go to Maumelle to get yogurt.
Yeah. Is there any
Frozen
times with
yogurt.
like tattoos where you have the kind of same rotating
Oh, for sure.
population thing?
Like in the like late winter, early spring, everyone's got those tax returns, and that is balls to the wall.
Mhm.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
You can't. People would buy other people's appointments if people would let them. I'm sure.
Oh my God, yeah.
Whereas like after like October,
Mhm.
the holidays start coming up, and people start planning for that. Things cool off, and things slow way down.
Mhm. For sure. Makes sense.
So it's definitely seasonal
Mhm.
in that regard.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
find like in the winter times whenever kids are still in college, do you find kind of a drop in the shakes, or do they don't care?
Let's see. I don't know.
Mhm.
I mean, I imagine with the holidays and things, people aren't really worried about shakes,
Mhm.
and things like that. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
This,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Like 7 months. Yeah. My bad,
Do you have do people just like go like, I want to go get a shake,
Mm-hmm.
or are they like specifically like workout shakes?
What are you talking about? These shakes or people?
Your
Well,
shakes.
Yeah, like your shakes.
Yeah.
Do people come to get your shakes like
Just for the
recreationally,
taste?
I guess?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. People come in because they're like, oh, because right across the street from us there's a Steak and Shake,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, oh, I wanted Steak and Shake, but then decided that actually I should probably just get like a healthy protein shake,
Okay.
or someone will be
Nice.
like, I was gonna go to Starbucks, but then decided this is healthier because there's not as much like sugar and
Right,
stuff. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So-
Those shakes are pretty good too.
Yeah.
I had the Fruity Pebbles one time, and it was
Yeah.
bomb.
What all you got? You got a list of flavors?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I do on my wall.
Mm-hmm.
You got them somewhere on the internet? Let's pull some shit up.
Yeah,
see
I
if I-
don't know if we have any posted.
I want you to tell me about some good shit.
Let's see.
Tell me about your secret
Yeah,
ingredient
good.
shakes.
Dang.
The good. Tell me about the off menu
Oh,
shit.
Dang, let me tell you.
Tell me about that
Probiotic,
nutrition
get it?
revolution, animal style.
Animal style.
Got some Thousand Island in that
Fucking
shit.
phone dad, and
Maybe
you're
you can
here.
look up on Instagram.
Okay.
The Instagram stays pretty.
Let me see.
Who
Pretty
controls
loaded.
your social media? You?
Me, some of my girls do. You know, that's something that's like, if we don't post something in like a few days, then I'll go ahead and post something. But they're pretty good at like making boomerangs and putting it on like the Instagram feed.
Mhm.
You know, just like
Yeah.
keeping up with it, which is, you know, something that I would much rather like have someone else do. You know,
Yes.
than me having to worry about, did
Mhm.
I put a picture on Facebook today?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like-
That's I hate keeping up with my own social media.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time for that shit.
Yeah. Internet's being real slow. It's
And I'm
not-
real
Really
mad
cool.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
I will not post something for months.
Really?
And then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
I
why
would-
is everybody leaving?
I would
He,
feel like you
literally,
should be
you
real-
actually don't even show up on my Instagram anymore because you've posted twice in the past month.
Oh my
That's what I mean.
God.
Yeah,
hate
so
it.
it doesn't even.
I hate
I
it.
actually have to go to his page and see that he's posted something on his story to even see that you posted
I
anything.
hate it.
But I would
It's
think
too much
like
work.
after you did like a bomb tat, right? Like you'd want to advertise it to people.
I do most of like the walk-in stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of my schedule and stuff, you know, and everyone else is all booked out so far. So I do a lot of like words, a lot of like infinities and birds,
Mhm.
and I want to post shit that I want to do.
Yeah, I get
instead of
that.
just
Yeah.
that.
I
Like,
get that for sure. I mean, if you can draw well, you could probably post that and people would be flocking.
Well,
Yeah, but then
you
they
would-
become like sneak peeks for shirts and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
what I end up drawing
Oh.
stuff, and then like no one gets it tattooed, and I'm like, well, fuck it, then I'll just put it on a shirt.
I get, yeah, hey, perfect. That's great.
But that's another thing too, the social media for this and the clothing
Yeah.
shit. I'm awful with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the internet's being real slow. I'm trying to load things up here. I think I'm on the. Oh no, that's not the right one.
Yeah, that's
What
definitely
are
not it.
Rev.
_rev.
Okay. I just looked up Nutrition Revolution Conway, Arkansas Instagram, and this is what popped up.
We're just
definitely
blasting
not
some
it.
lady up here. She's gonna go viral.
Wrong shakes. Don't get those shakes.
This is
I
not.
wonder why.
It's alright. I haven't put it on the.
A sweet Christian lady was blasted on the same old
I have
Devils
not-
podcast.
I have not put anything up on the screen yet. We're okay. We've made it right now.
That's
I'm
good.
trying to.
Alright.
It's not showing up here. Hold on. This internet's kicking my ass right
shit's
now.
slow.
Oh my goodness.
Our shit's slow.
Uh,
I need to figure out something different with the internet. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do because it's all the way on the other side of the house. I want to hardwire it, but it's on the
you'd have to go
complete
through
other
like
side.
the whole house to.
Yeah, it's a real pain in the ass. Either that or I need
Here
to.
it
I guess I
is.
can get a hotspot or some shit like that. I think that's what the kids do these days.
What the kids are doing nowadays.
Hat spats.
Oh, let's see.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That looks way more official than what
Oh
we're looking
yeah,
Yeah.
those shakes are way more banging.
Sure.
What's
Wow.
What's that pink thing?
Let's see. Hold on.
That
yeah,
pink
that's my
thing?
aesthetics. What is that?
It's a
What do we got
tea.
here?
It's like a protein tea. So it's
Ooh.
got 15 grams of protein in it.
I
How
could
do-
probably
they look-
use that.
They look delicious.
Yeah.
put-
If you're not much of like a
Meat eater.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's perfect for me.
or just
Oh my
like
God.
like consumption. Ooh, yeah, that's a really.
Can
good
you
one.
still?
Strawberry
Can you
shake,
taste
that's
the?
nice.
Holy fuck!
That looks fucking
That's a
bomb.
goddamn milkshake.
That looks bomb.
I took that picture like 3 times because it kept spilling over when I put the.
Oh.
Aw.
That looks
Do
fucking
it for the
bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's good
yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
I don't
Wow.
believe
I mean,
it.
look at those strawberries.
I don't
My
believe it.
God.
That's gotta be a
I
lie.
don't believe it. You're a liar.
Fake news.
Nothing that looks that good is
Let me
good for
see.
you. No way.
Yeah, that oh, well,
Oh,
I did hit
Oh.
load more.
What is this one on right now?
I don't know. It's thepicbear.com.
What
but
is the
it's,
Pick Bear?
It's their Instagram photos and stuff.
oh, there's several different like spin-offs kind of to Instagram, and so they just basically relay the feed over to these like different websites. So
Okay.
like, yeah,
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are like the energy teas, kind of
Yes.
that I usually,
Whoa.
what they usually look like.
That looks like a
fancy.
sunrise.
Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
they're not bad tasting because
You sounded really iffy
I mean,
about
that's the
that.
best I get to.
Wow.
They're really not, but it's like it's got this weird like tinge of like.
Are you ready
it's-
for constructive criticism?
No, I mean I'm not. It's not like she gets it from
Here it
somewhere
comes.
else. You know, she gets it from somewhere else.
She
it
needs to
tastes
drink
fine.
first.
There's just an initial like shock every time like the first drink because it's very tangy, and
Yeah, it'll kick you in the face.
yeah, it's you know what an energy drink should taste like.
Uh-huh.
You'd understand. You'd get it.
Uh-huh.
With
that side eye.
This looks delicious, guys. This tea, wow.
It's like, good morning, Conway.
Yeah, right.
I like your countertop too. Did you guys do that, or was that already there?
No, that was already there.
Oh, it's
That's
really
a lot
cool,
of
though.
work.
Yeah.
They did that at local union whenever they built it out. So it's really cool. Yep.
Mm.
So those are the teas. Those are some of
Sweet.
the like
There's a nice milkshake.
students, you know,
Mhm.
that we try to really tap into. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, we're right across the street from the museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good spot for sure. People could just even walk there, like
Mhm.
between
Yeah,
classes and
yeah,
shit. So
no
that works
question.
out
They
real
do.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they study and do homework there.
That's a good thing too. I was gonna mention that.
Mhm.
Like your spots were like pretty big,
Mhm.
and you got places to just chill and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And aren't you guys affiliated with them now?
Ooh, there's the menu.
With
With who?
UCA.
UCA.
Yes, we are proud partners.
Wow.
And what is
that's a
that?
nice gig.
Sponsors.
That's
What
a
is
nice gig.
What does that mean exactly?
That means I pay a certain amount every month to be able to use UCA as a, like, we get to go tailgate. You know, we have our own tailgate spot, and
That's
Okay.
nice.
UCA will run ads for us a couple times a year, and
Oh, that's even better. Then
You
it's
know,
like a partnership.
yeah.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
go here and hang
Mhm.
out
yeah,
in
yeah.
between your classes
That's
and
nice.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got some of your menu here, and just can I say, holy shit, all these shake flavors. There are so many.
Look
Oh,
at that goddamn
yeah.
shake.
All
Thanks,
yeah,
I made that one.
That looks amazing. Like even if it's spilling over, it looks delicious.
How do you make it? How do you make it look like that? That's really fancy.
It's swirled with our protein coffee.
Protein
Protein
coffee.
coffee?
Ah,
Oh
there
my
you go.
God.
Yes.
Oh my god. Tell
Get
me
swole
more.
while drinking coffee.
Tell me more.
Protein coffee. Ooh, dang! I should know this. I feel like I'm getting pop quizzed.
Really, that's
We're
the whole reason
secretly
you're on
from
the show.
corporate.
Yeah. We just staged all of this.
Yeah. No, it comes in two flavors: mocha and house blend,
Ooh.
and it comes. I think it's like 15 grams of protein as well per cup.
Ranch.
Nice.
That's all you,
Mhm.
dude.
That's banging.
That's all you.
Mhm.
Let me read off some of these shake flavors, all right? And tell me how this can be fucking healthy. But it is. We got cinnamon roll, strawberry cheesecake, mint chocolate thin mint, banana caramel, peanut butter banana. We got pralines and cream, wedding cake, brownie batter, you know, very healthy. Fudgesicle, cookies and cream, wild berry extreme, no bake cookie.
Hold on.
Lord.
Explain this menu to me. Walk me through these steps.
Okay.
How does this
so
work?
this is a menu we don't use anymore, but we do have it. Excuse me, like on hand.
Mhm.
Fake news. It's
people
fake
that
news.
need,
Old
you know.
stuff.
We just have it on our wall now.
Okay.
If you want to go to a picture of our big wall,
Let me see if I can find that.
yeah, I just saw it.
Or it's gonna take this internet. Oh, there it is.
Right
Even
there.
better. That
Right
was
here?
quick.
Yeah.
It was way quicker than I
Sweet.
expected.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, that
All
seems
right.
more,
Oh my good god.
more easier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those two
Holy
Fuck.
shit.
ladies painted all of that and then did that all in one night.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Yeah, they did. They put in some work. It's pretty big.
Good job, ladies.
Yeah. So you walk in. I'm like, "What's up? How you doing?" And you're like, "I'm great." And
What if we say I'm miserable? Do you,
You are
accommodate
not-
for that?
no.
yeah, no, I ask. I'm like, "What's up?" Actually, sidetrack. Fun story. Not really fun, but the other day, I think it was like
Alright.
Tuesday. People came in, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing today?" And they like 5 people hit me with, "I'm not doing good." and
Oh
then
my
told me
God.
why. And
Like
Yeah.
5
It feels
people?
like-
That's a lot for one
well,
day.
you know, because usually people are just, I'm fine.
Yeah.
No,
That like gives me flashback to my days at Macy's when people would come in and dispel their life.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wow, that's surprising. Because
Yeah.
like I was working Dreamy Spoon, and I'd ask, like you,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd get maybe like 1 or 2, but 5 in a day is a
Yeah.
lot.
Well, I mean, out
That's-
of like 100 something
I mean,
customers.
yeah,
You know.
still, yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. Must have been a full moon. I don't know.
Do you enjoy working with people like that?
I think I do. I think I like, interacting with people like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun. It's real
Mhm.
fun.
I get drained real quickly dealing with people in
Mhm.
like a situation like that.
Mhm.
Even with like tattooing, with like walk-in people, like I'm usually good to go, but I'll get drained quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It goes fast.
Because those tattoos take a while, man. You gotta hold a conversation with somebody.
Even
if you
just-
are talking with them.
Even just on like a hey, I'm thinking about getting this.
Mhm.
This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I
Mhm.
want. I'll think about it. Even like
Yeah.
that. Even just one conversation of those can drain me
For
quickly.
sure. I get that. Mhm.
I think that's why I'm so glad I literally charge people $15 to start a conversation with
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
For real. I
your
tell
time
people,
is
I'm like,
money.
listen, you want to
Yeah.
come into my DMs and talk to me? $15, here's my cash app.
Time is money.
And they'll send it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Dang,
You're
I
in
need
the
to
wrong
do that.
business.
I'm in the wrong business.
Jesus. So,
All right, explain this menu.
Yeah, back to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
topic at
Anyway.
hand.
So you come in, you get a shot of some aloe water, and then you get to pick your tea flavors.
Hold on. What is aloe water?
Yeah,
What is-
because we had that when we went in. It was in like a little,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So every place does it different. Some people put the aloe in their tea. Some places already have made up teas that have like different names or like fun names, right?
Mhm.
Like the tropical sunrise or something like that, right? And it already has like the 3 flavors already picked out. But I like to do it this way because not only does the customer have more control over like what they're consuming, I think it also kind of builds a better awareness about the products themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So instead of just being like, I want a Captain Crunch or something like that, and they really don't know, like a tea. No, that's a shake
Right.
flavor.
Yeah.
You know, but
I
if
get what
that
you're
were
saying,
a
though.
tea,
Yeah, like
you
the
know.
tutti frutti flavor.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like,
you
well,
don't
what's
know.
in it? And you're
Right.
like, well, I really don't know. So it's like, well,
Right.
And that kind of makes you
You know?
stand out, especially since we are becoming more health conscious as a
Mhm.
society.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah.
So what's the idea? What's the aloe do?
The aloe, it's good for your digestive system. It's good for your urinary tract system. Too much of it might give you the runs because it is a natural laxative.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
it's
nice.
hydrating.
Just keeps you regular.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just a little step 1, not too much step 1. That's
Yeah.
what you need.
Just a shot of
enough.
step 1.
Just
Yeah.
a shot.
Actually, how much is just too much?
Oh no.
I
Is this
don't
like
know.
you could have 3, or
Let
is
me
this like
see.
you have to indulge in like 50?
Oh, with the shots?
Yeah.
I think it just depends on who you are because people come in and they like just get cups of aloe water and they'll sip on it. And they
Wow.
Like it. Yeah, like one of my friends, she comes in just to get the aloe water because it's just kind of refreshing.
Huh.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
these like 3-step processes,
Mhm.
for getting like all 3 of these, is it
Mhm.
just kind of like I don't know, is it just kind of it balances out everything, or I don't really know how to describe it. Putting all 3 of these together, right?
Yeah.
Is it just kind of like would it be a supplement to like a meal supplement even, or
Yeah.
like a okay.
Yeah. So the teas, since it is a black and green tea blend, it's a natural thermogenic, right?
Mhm.
So it's just gonna kind of like get you going, boost your metabolism a little bit, and then you have your added energy flavors, which is right there: the berry palm, lemon lime, tropical, and orange.
Mhm.
So the
Um,
flavors in the energy itself.
Mm-hmm. So it's like those plus like a popular tea flavor would be like a raspberry berry pomegranate. So when someone
Mm.
comes in, they're like, "Hey, can I get a raspberry berry pom?" And I'm like,
Oh
"Hell yeah."
shit! You can
Mhm.
do
You know what I'm saying?
multiple.
Mm-hmm.
Mix them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I have people that come in every day and they don't really choose. They're just like, "Hey, I'm here. Just pick something for me." And I'm like, "Sweet,"
Wow.
you know, like
Cool.
whatever.
Just whip something up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chef special.
Perfect.
Yeah, because
That's
it all
nice.
does the same thing, just different flavors.
Nice.
Huh.
And then you get your meal replacement protein shake. My favorite is the banana pudding. It is
Ooh.
fantastic.
Does
Yes.
it taste like banana pudding?
Mhm.
Because I really like banana pudding.
Mhm. Yeah,
Same.
it does.
Wow.
It really does.
What's in the Polar Express? What does that taste like?
Everyone asks that. It's a white chocolate peppermint mocha.
Oh, my
Yeah,
so-
That
so-
sounds
God.
what I would expect it to sound
Yeah.
like.
Mhm.
But also, I could see why everybody would be like, "What's in there?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they named it the Polar Express as like a Christmas special,
Mhm.
and so they just put Polar Express up there instead of white chocolate peppermint mocha.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
know.
mouthful. That's
Yeah.
a mouthful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polar
so.
Express is easy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What's that in the bottom right?
So we tried to, and I think they did very well at trying to relay that some of these shakes have added ingredients in them. So like a couple of shakes have a lift-off blended into it.
What is a lift off?
That's the little tablet.
The
That's
energy,
the
the energy
B6 and
tablet.
B12 with the
Okay.
ginseng.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. A couple of them have oats. They're marked gluten-free for people that need a gluten-free option.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so stuff like that.
Sweet.
The beauty boosters, just collagen. Some of them have like an added fat burner in them.
Wait, you can ingest collagen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What does that do for you?
I'm about to.
Collagen?
I have no
I mean, I
clue.
know people put it in their face, but what does it do when you ingest it?
Works from the inside out.
Mhm.
Gives you like stomach filler?
It's like
No.
it's good
I really
for like
don't
your
know.
hair and your nails and like your skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Cool.
Mhm.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I
Me
just thought you
either.
just shot it in your face.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
But yeah, it strengthens your nails. Let me see. Hold on.
Holds the body together.
Good lord.
I guess, yeah, that makes more sense then.
Wow. Sweet.
Exogenous is used for medical and cosmetic purposes. Oh, that's the
Oh,
stuff
it's
you,
like a different
yeah,
kind of collagen.
that's the stuff that you shoot in.
Oh,
interesting.
Wow. Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah,
All
I've seen where you can
Exo-
get like
Exogenous is
little things of collagen and like shoot it. Like,
Mhm.
you can order it, like keep it at your house.
like a supplement.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
But yeah,
Interesting.
that's what I got going on, and that's what I do. Shake
Alright.
tending these days.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's fun. I look forward. I love waking up, and the first thing I do is I go put on my workout clothes and like maybe go work out. Maybe go get a tea first.
Ah.
You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And especially having that business there that you own, it's real easy, I'm sure.
Mhm.
It's very convenient.
Yeah, I
It's
live
nice.
30 seconds away.
Oh, that's
So.
nice.
It is. It's very fortunate.
Sweet.
I see
Yeah.
you posting like a lot of your workout stuff too. What are you doing these
Yeah.
days for that?
Ooh, the fiance and I do CrossFit.
CrossFit?
CrossFit.
Yes.
There in Conway?
Yes.
How you like
Yes.
that?
I love it. I love the intensity.
So I only know about CrossFit in like the joking way that
Mhm.
people always joke about CrossFit.
Mm-hmm.
So explain it to us and
Explain
like
CrossFit.
what is CrossFit about?
So let's see. What is it about?
Because it's like circuit training, right?
Sort of, right? So I think it really it depends on, what gym you go to, because it's training and we do a lot of different things, and I've noticed that like we do different workouts every day, right? And I've honestly yet to do a workout that was the same as what we did before, and I've been doing this since February. And no, I mean, it's like a full body workout plus just like, I guess, high intensity cardio,
Mhm.
I guess,
Mhm.
Who plans those? The gym?
So yeah, there are trainers at the gym that do it. My gym specifically, we have a massage therapist who's also a trainer. We have a physical therapist who's also a trainer.
Mm.
The owner actually used to bounce at Bears Den a long time ago.
That's awesome.
Yes, it was awesome.
That's great.
My first day there, I was like the new kid, and he looked at me and he's like, "Are you Maria?" And I was like, yeah. And he caught me off guard. He was like, "Do you remember me?" And I was like, But no, he had like longer hair and like a beard when he was like talking to me, and whenever, like, how I remember him, he was always, like, clean cut. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Younger. So, but yeah, no, it's weightlifting, you know, like, it's strength training. It's, a lot of, like, complicated movements and stuff that, you know, I find challenging to do. I like physical activity that is challenging. You know, like, it's, for me, it's better than going to the gym every day and, like, doing the same thing. And the price point, you know, makes me make sure that I get my money's worth. Yeah, if we're gonna be honest.
Yeah.
You know.
So how does a like a day at the gym work then? You just go there and they're like, okay, this is what you're doing today.
Yeah. So they have here, I'll show you. Like, they have different times that you can go throughout the day.
Oh, so you kind of got to plan it.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Especially, like, for me, like, I go whenever I can. You know, you got to get in where you fit in.
Right.
Right. So, like, it starts at 5 a.m. and it goes all the way to 6:30.
So it's almost like a class thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is. It's a class.
Okay.
They have different classes
Okay.
Gotcha.
for,
Okay.
you know, for when you can make it. They have
Okay.
childcare. You got the babies.
Oh really? They got like a daycare kind of center thing?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, that's always good.
So, yeah.
Cool.
I've heard a lot of people that like it, but I know nothing about
Sounds
it
terrifying
except
Yeah.
for
to me.
No, I didn't know either, and, you know, that was just, like, one of those things. I was like, well, I guess I gotta go try it, because I know nothing about it. See
You
what
loved
it's
it, huh?
about. Yeah.
Great.
better than a regular gym.
Nice.
Interesting.
Goodness. So, do you said you used to work at Bears Den?
Yeah.
I always ask the guests on the show because I love to hear work stories. Is there any time
Work
that
stories.
Oh
you
my
have
God.
any fun work stories from Bears Den Pizza?
Don't tell any about me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you my favorite story about Randy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Getting arrested. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
No,
Oh, that's actually
Which one?
Really
Yeah,
wild
I was
story.
gonna say
Which
which
one?
one.
That's
I
a
don't know.
wild
Which
story right there.
one?
I just remember.
There's a couple wild
Yeah.
stories on that one.
No, there's always something interesting going on at Bears Den. We used to, I mean, I worked all through my 20s, you know, I'm almost 30 now, and I started when I was 19, like, I was fresh 19, never even, like, had a sip of alcohol before, like, never even, like, seen alcohol, you know?
Wow.
Like, yeah.
That's hard to avoid at 19, really.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Like, I mean, I grew up in Greenbrier, and I had pretty strict parents, you know, so it's
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, like, I remember one of my first shifts, somebody ordered a Crown and Coke, and I was like, what's Crown?
That's me still.
Are you a king? What is that?
Yeah,
mean?
no, I was totally like, oh my God. Because we had to go, like, in the computer system, like, pick, like, if it was a vodka, a rum, a whiskey, or, like, a gin,
Oh,
right?
shit.
So I was just like, like, what's Crown?
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. Dang, I wish Matt was here, because Matt worked at Bears Den a long time ago with me.
Yeah, that place is wild.
Yeah.
I spent way too many drunken, crazy nights at that place.
Yeah.
Back when me and Ben were running.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, we was
Oh,
trouble.
Ben.
We did a show with. He was our very first show. Ben was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
It
How's he
was-
doing?
He's really good.
Good.
Living in Colorado, living the dream.
Oh, dang, I bet he's doing really good living in Colorado.
I think he's about to quit work again. You know how he is. He
Mhm.
works for a little while and then decides he's just gonna quit for a while. And I think he's gonna concentrate more on his writing.
Ooh, yeah. That's
I don't know if he wanted me to tell everyone that, but it's out.
Well,
Oh, but-
Scoop is out.
there you go, Ben.
Ben's concentrating on writing.
Best
so.
of luck to you.
Okay, here's a fun story. I'm not going to, like, name drop.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, for sure.
So one night we were trying to close, and one of my fans, that I like to call them, didn't want to leave. He wanted,
Love that.
of course, you know, he wanted to hang out with me, but we're not.
I'm at work. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was outside, like, sweeping up the patio, and this crazy jumps over the patio fence to come hang out with me and try to, like, I don't know what he was doing, you know, he was just drunk, but this bro, like, came at me and jumped over the fence. That might have been, like, probably the scariest thing that ever happened to me.
That, no.
This crazy's coming at me.
Mhm.
I'm sure you probably got that a lot at that place, though. I can only imagine, like, the creeps.
Oh, yeah. Especially
Ugh.
after a night of drinking, you know, and we were in those
The drunker people
skirts.
get, the creepier they get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And waitresses become your
Bet
best
that.
friend.
Mhm.
You gotta flirt for your tips, or at least be nice for your tips, and which is
Yeah.
taken as flirting.
Mhm.
Oh, she
Yeah.
loves me.
Oh my God,
Oh,
yeah.
she smiled at me.
Yeah.
Yes.
That must be cute.
The
It's
amount
like,
Yeah.
of people I
The
hear.
drunker
Yeah.
I get, the more she
Yes,
loves
yes,
me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, no. We just want you to pay your tab.
Yes. Just
Yeah.
because waitresses are nice to you does not mean they want you.
Mhm.
PSA. They do not want you.
One night, some people brought in a gun, and my younger brother is a bouncer there, and they kicked him out, like the people out eventually,
Mhm.
because they were getting rowdy, and he pulled the gun on my brother, and like my brother saw it and like went to stop him, and the dude ended up dropping the gun, and it like went off, and
Oh
it like
my God.
the bullet like grazed my brother's jeans and like shot off in the thing. But I remember that night we had everyone come like in the kitchen, and we locked all the doors and stuff, because
Yeah.
we thought like someone was like actually shooting.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That
Yikes.
is
No.
super scary.
Sounds
It's like, what the
awful.
heck?
And that's why they
Yikes.
don't allow guns in bars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Booze
yeah.
and guns.
Let's see. Where's
Uh-oh.
is Mattingly in this picture?
Yeah, right there.
Where's he at?
Which
No,
one?
Wait. No,
Let's see if I
that's
can
not
zoom
him.
Oh wow, that's my ex. Ew.
Yeesh. Let's see.
I don't see him.
Let's
No,
play
maybe
Where's
he's not.
Waldo?
This might be during the period when he wasn't working.
Yeah, I don't see him in there.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do see a lot of people, a lot of faces I remember.
That's my brother right there.
Which
Like
one?
The Santa
bottom.
hat.
Yeah, to
This
the
one here?
left, to the left, to
This
the
one
left,
here?
right
This
there.
guy.
Shout out. Shouts out.
Look at that sweet vest.
Shouts out. Yeah.
We got that vest at Walmart.
Really?
He's
I'm
gymming
surprised
with
you
y'all
didn't make
too,
it.
right? He's gymming with y'all too, right?
Yeah, he
Getting swole.
he likes it.
What's he doing these days?
He works at Preferred Medical in the warehouse. He does. He's looking for his forever job. But
Mhm.
until then, that's what he's doing.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a baby now too, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's he liking that?
He loves him. He's such a good dad. Yeah, he's cute. Little cutie.
Little kitties.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Dang! Look at all those people.
That's a lot of people.
A
Yeah.
lot of
So you
people.
see Miles right there, Monroe.
Which
Oh, there's
one?
Matt
Where?
right there next to the corner box right there next to Jared. I know you don't know
Oh,
who
yeah,
these
yeah.
people
This is
are.
not helping.
He's got the beard right there.
Yeah.
Second row from the top.
Yeah.
Like third one from the left.
Yeah.
Third one from
See
He's
this
got the
dude?
one here?
scarf. Yeah, yeah.
there's Matt.
He's just got the beard.
Okay.
Yeah, there he is.
Shouts
Okay, so
out.
right there in the gray shirt that's right behind Matt
Mm-hmm.
with a beanie on.
Mhm.
That's Miles.
Oh, yeah,
Him
I
and his
remember him.
girlfriend own a nutrition club in Argenta.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
So sending some love to Argenta Nutrition.
Shout
Nice.
out. Shout out, shout out, shout out.
Yeah.
For
Nice.
sure.
I didn't know he was doing that. That's
Mhm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Is that the one that you posted a picture of that the other day? Is that the same place?
Was it on my Instagram story?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was that
Okay.
one.
All right.
I stopped by
I
there.
saw that and I was wondering. That makes sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's
That's
cute.
That's a cool little spot down there. There's a
is.
lot going on down there these days.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they keep that up. Hope that turns into something real rad,
Yeah.
like super artsy district.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of cool little spots like that.
So yeah, that's where I spent most of my 20s, in that building right
Wow. What a place to form some memories, right?
there. Oh gosh, all the memories. Lots of New Year's Eves, a few Halloweens,
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgivings, because we were open Thanksgiving night.
Is there a big crowd on Thanksgivings?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to
That's-
go there on Thanksgiving
Mm-hmm.
That
back in my day.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Randy.
What better to do, man?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna drink anyways.
You ever even
drinking
go there
with
anymore?
Other people.
We went there last night.
How was it? How is it these days? The whole different crew and everything?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I would even recognize it anymore.
I don't think so. Yeah, and most of the kids there are getting in with fakes or are like 22.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a college town, all
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So the last time I was there,
Uh-oh.
I took her with me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, in context.
Oh, here. Yeah,
Okay,
let's
in
hear it.
context. He had just told me that he liked me. We'd been drinking at Local Lime or whatever and eating, and we were pretty happy. And so that's like the first context of everything.
So
Oh
we were
my, this
we
is
were
the start of it all.
I had
huh?
texted my best friend about it too. Like, this is like, I was excited.
we were hanging out, all right, and we were getting a little food, having a good time. We didn't have any plans for the night, so I was like, what do you want to do? And she's like, I don't know, whatever. And I was like, well, I guess we'll keep hanging out. I was like, okay, well, I'll take you to my spot, but you gotta be cool. These people know me. You gotta fucking be cool. And she was like, all right, yeah, cool, no problem.
You told her that?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, I think I was cool. When I start sitting and drinking, it just gets, it gets worse. Because then as soon as I stand up, all the fluids hit me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 it's like these
So
people
I was
know
fine.
me.
When he
They
said
know
this
me.
to me, I was fine.
You
I
gotta be
guarantee you
cool.
I was fine.
They know me.
But
You
the
gotta be
car
cool.
drive, was a
gotta
long
be
drive.
cool.
It's out to Conway from Chanel. Like, that was a
Oh,
long
God.
drive.
Yeah.
So my alcohol is marinating. Okay.
So
Marinating.
we get there, and we're drinking. We're having a good time. We're having fun. She proceeds to get shit housed
Easy to do there.
at Bears
Yeah.
Den, like you do,
Like you
which is
do.
fine. We're still, everything's cool. We're having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's making some new friends or whatever, which is cool. I'm like, I'm gonna go get something to drink. I go to the bar. I'm talking to the people I know at the bar, having a couple drinks there, and all of a sudden this guy comes up to me, and he's like, hey man, hey, that girl, and I was like, what girl? And he's like, that girl that you came here with, and I was like, yeah, and he's like, can I take her home? And I was like, no.
What? What the?
I was like, what? How does that make any sense at all?
No.
And I was like, she's a grown woman. Like, if she wants to go with you, then she can go with you. But like, why are you? What does this have to do with me?
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, so it's cool if I just like fuck her out in my truck. Then?
What?
And I was like, dude, you need to get the fuck away from me right now.
Oh my god.
So then, like,
That's
she comes
awful.
inside, and she's like sitting by me at the bar at that point, and we're still drinking, and I don't remember exactly what happened at that point, but she fell like out of her chair
Yeah,
into
I
the
fell.
floor,
Mm,
and I'm like,
no.
oh my god, like everyone's looking at me, and I'm like, this is the opposite of be cool.
Yeah.
So I pick her
Can't
up
hang.
over my shoulder. Little me picks
That's
her up over
great.
my shoulder, and one of the bouncers that I didn't know walks over, and he's like, "Hey, we don't pick people up here." And I just put my hand up, said, "Get the fuck away from me!" And I walked out the door, threw her in my car, and took off home.
How romantic.
The complete opposite of be cool. That was the last time, the very last time I ever went there.
Dang.
Be
Haven't
cool.
been back since.
Yeah.
How
got
long
it.
ago? It's like a while.
Couple
That was like
years?
2 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
a couple years ago.
2.5 maybe. Yeah.
Dang.
Memories.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
like it's time for her to make another
But
appearance.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't want to go to a college bar. Every single time I hear about this place, I hear college bar and all the things that happen in a college bar in this place, and I'm like, this is not the kind of place that I need to be in because
That's fair.
I have several little fans running around, and if they saw me in a place like that, they would have a party. They would, and you know, I grew up poor. I was taught to not turn down free alcohol. So this is just like
Yeah.
a bad time.
Hey,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, and without
Take
a
it if you can get
chaperone,
it.
and Randy's not going to be my chaperone because he already knew what happened last time. No.
Never again, huh?
I can only take care of myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
enough responsibility for me.
That's funny.
That's fun.
It was a wild time. And the whole way back to my
I'm sure I was
apartment,
sleeping
I was
because
still living in Conway then, and the whole way back, I was like, "That's the opposite of what I told you to do. That was not be cool."
because I just woke up and I was in the bed and he wasn't there and I was like, what happened? What happened? Yeah, I was very confused.
Oh my.
Yeah, the opposite of be
Well,
cool.
Yeah.
now we can laugh about it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's laughing with a little sting, just like, and I invited her to stay and live with me, and I can't even go back to my bar. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I got a new joint now.
Oh, don't blow up the spot now.
Nah. I like it because it's low key.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna spill the beans on it.
Yeah, perfect.
It's
New joint?
Yeah, I got a new joint. It's low key,
Mm-hmm.
not anything crazy. Stays quiet, and I don't take her.
He's keeping it low key.
Yeah, I was like,
No,
where?
She don't go. She don't go. She can't be cool.
Yeah. Well, that's why like a lot of like famous people don't talk about like the places they like to eat at, because it's like, or like holes in the wall. At
He's
least.
not famous.
Well, I know, right? I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying, for example, it's a good.
But also, I was like 22, 23 years old as well. I'm a grown ass woman now. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
2 years?
yes.
Oh, 2
I
years?
think that
2
matters.
years
I'm
maybe
sorry.
grown?
I think that matters.
Don't apologize.
I think you
it
can
does
grow.
I
up
think
in
it
2
does
years.
matter. Between being 22 and 25, that definitely
Well,
matters.
you have to have those experiences at Bear's Den to kind of,
Yes,
let
because
yourself
that's the
grow.
other thing. He holds me so hard, and everybody keeps making a joke about how many times you gotten arrested, how many times
Yeah, let's hear
you
that
peed out
story,
a window,
Randy.
how many times, like,
Oh, I'll still pee out a window.
Yeah, I've embarrassed myself once, smashed one car. I don't think...
Yeah, Randy, why are you holding back the story
I'm
about you
doing-
getting arrested?
I'm
What's
doing
up with
really
that?
well for my age.
Which one?
Tell us all of them. Maybe we're here to listen.
Tell me the one about how you were on a date.
Oh, no.
I was with a girl from Bear's Den.
Oh, I know this story.
Yeah, I was with. Actually, that was the smoothest moment of my life. Was that night? I've never been more smooth, and it was so. It was just. It was wasted. I wish I
hear
could
it.
have that one back and try it again.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was at Bear's Den, getting drunk, having a good time, partying with all my friends, and there was a waitress there that I was trying to be a fan of. And she was like, hey, I'm getting off work soon. Let's go hang out. And I'm like, yeah, cool, okay. So, and then a friend of hers, my other friend, was trying to be a fan of. So we were all going to go hang out at my place together and get even more drunk. He and I were already pretty drunk. So she gets off work. She's like, all right, let's go. So my friend and the girl he was hanging out with, they jump in his truck and take off. And this Bear's Den waitress and I hop in my car. And she's like, hey, you want me to drive? Because she'd been working. She hadn't been drinking. I was drinking all night long. And I was like, no, I'm fine. I got this.
That's awful.
So
Which is still true.
We do not condone drinking and driving.
Yeah, it's bad. It'll get you arrested, as the rest of the story will tell.
Please don't do that.
So I hop in my car, and if you know anything about me, my foot is very, very, very heavy.
Perfect.
The car I had then, it was just a Lexus CT, which is just a fancy version of a Prius, basically.
Is that the one I smashed?
Yes, that is, yes.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't very fast, but it was a great gas saver.
Mm-hmm.
But I drove it as fast as it would go all the fucking time. So I pull out of Bear's Den, and I fucking hammer it. And it's only like not even half a mile, maybe a quarter mile till the stoplight. And then my apartment at the time was only like maybe 2 or 3 miles away from that there. So I hammer it up to the stoplight and fly right by a cop.
Of course.
The speed limit there is, I think, only like 35,
Yes.
maybe 40.
Yeah, it's very slow right by Bear's Den.
He got me doing like 70 right there.
Jeez.
So he, of course, I get to the stoplight, and he's like pulling out behind me with his lights on, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm getting pulled over. Oh fuck, I'm way too drunk to be pulled over by this cop. So I tell her, I'm like, it's fine, it's okay, it's cool. So I pull over, and he comes up, and he's like, hey, you're going a little fast there. And I'm like, yeah, I got a real heavy foot and I drive real fast. That's what I do.
No big deal.
Yeah, I don't really have regard for the law.
So he's like,
I'm just like, this is what it's like to get pulled over and be white, because I couldn't do the same
Oh,
thing.
no.
But go ahead.
yeah.
You gotta play your
So,
cards right.
yeah, you just got to know how to Play it smooth.
I
Smooth
don't think
is the
there's
key.
such a thing
You
when
gotta
you're
be
black.
You gotta be
I
smooth.
just- Yeah.
So I'm sure he smelled the alcohol on me, and he's like, and I'm sure he knew I was coming from Bears Den. I'm sure he probably watched me pull out of the parking lot. And he was like, I'm gonna need you to step out. I'm like, okay, cool. So I get out, and he's like, we're gonna do some sobriety tests. And at the time, this was the first time I got arrested for this, and I didn't know how to.
He's never been arrested while we were dating.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
He cleaned up his life.
So
Two
far,
and a
so
half
good.
years. We're good.
So far, so good.
Very nice.
So
I'm on a hot streak.
So far.
Yeah. My
So-
influence.
I'm like a cold streak, but go on.
I know how to make the situations work now.
Mhm.
Then I didn't. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's do this. I'm wearing my boots because I'm always wearing my boots, and he's like got me heel toeing, and I'm like, dude, I'm in these boots because I'm doing it real bad because I'm pretty drunk. Like I'm pretty drunk. I'm pretty lit. And I'm like, it's these boots, man. It's these boots. And he's like, okay, well, he's got me doing other things, and I'm doing horrible. He's like, okay, well, you failed these miserably. He's like, let's go ahead and do this breathalyzer. And I'm like, okay, cool. That sounds great. That sounds like a great idea. So I blow in the tube. It's real bad. He's like, yeah, you're going to jail. And I'm like, fuck. And he's like, has she been drinking? And I'm like, no, man, she just got off work. And he's like, why didn't you let her drive? And I'm like, I'm kind of stupid. So he's like, okay, well, we'll let her drive your car home because you're not going anywhere. I'm like, okay, cool. So they're putting the handcuffs on me, and she's like, what the fuck? So as they're slapping the cuffs on me, I just, like, wink at her. And the smoothest move I've ever done in my life. And then they shove me in the back of the car and haul me off.
Did you ever talk to her again after that?
Yeah, there's way more to that story that I cannot get into.
Wow.
That story goes way...
I can't believe that you still had contact with her after
Listen.
getting arrested for drunk driving.
I'm going to tell you, it's the wink. The wink was the smooth
Oh, you know
move.
what? Yeah, that must have
That
really
sealed the deal. Nothing's cooler than a guy getting handcuffs that's just, like, smooth about it. It's all about being smooth, I'm telling you.
I don't know if that's the case.
It's probably not. It all worked out to my
I didn't know there
disadvantage.
was more to this story.
It's a real bad situation. That whole story went to shit soon after. And then I had to deal with a DWI, which was not cool.
That's not cool at all. That's awful.
So that's what Bears Den will get you. And that's why I don't go back to that place anymore.
I almost applied to
Not
work
drinking
there.
and driving, just Bears Den.
Drinking and driving is, well, the problem was I only lived like a mile or two from Bears Den.
So he felt confident. He was cocky.
I
It was-
felt confident in blasting my Lexus through the streets of Conway.
Oh,
I do that anyway.
he does that
It's
anyway.
but that's an awful idea. It's a college town. Of course, there's going to be police everywhere.
Listen,
Everywhere.
I've had so many
He's-
speeding tickets that I've gotten my license suspended like
I think
3
he gets
times.
pulled over literally every other time he comes back home and he drives back to the
No,
house.
no, no.
He
I've
gets
been-
pulled over.
I've
but
been real
he doesn't
great
get
lately.
anything.
I've been real great lately.
I wish we could have gotten that.
I've been
Like,
real.
Okay.
I've been.
Yeah, we're good. We got that.
We got it.
I've gotten one ticket in the past couple months.
Wow. Well, you
Okay,
haven't
listen,
gone.
we still get pulled
You have
over. We got
also-
pulled over bringing the Tesla on the way home. Like, we've
man.
gotten pulled over because
That thing is fast.
No, you have a Tesla. I mean, come on.
That
you have
thing
a
is
Tesla. You're
fast.
supposed to fucking
You can't.
let that
Yeah,
thing
you
go.
can't not drive that thing
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
It's so fast.
Yeah.
Even if we don't get a ticket, we still get pulled over.
Mm.
Which is fine. I get pulled over. That's fine.
Oh my!
You just know how to handle yourself around
You gotta
police
be
officers.
Once again, this
smooth.
has to be because I'm black. Like I'm like I don't want to get pulled over.
No,
like
I,
I just
I
don't.
definitely don't want to get pulled over, but
Yeah.
I will drive fast.
I've gotten pulled
I've-
over so many times, just routine. I got
Really?
like a system.
Yeah. You're like,
That's
yes,
not a good
here's
thing.
my
That's
license.
not a
wonder
bragging
why.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a good thing, but I mean, at least you're prepared.
Think of your children.
It's experience.
Yeah, where are they?
What is Red gonna do without you?
Right, because Buster was just laying here dead on the floor,
Yeah,
and
Buster-
that's what he
Buster
would
will make
actually be if
But-
you do not come back home.
Buster
He
will
is your
make it.
favorite son.
All my life, it's just been a couple overnighters. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh
No,
my god.
I've only gotten pulled over once. and-
Same.
Yeah, well, not okay. I take that back. I've only gotten a ticket once. I've
Oh,
been pulled
nope.
over a couple times, but most of the time it was just for like brake lights being out or like headlights, whatever. But I got my ticket, and I was going like 21 over. I was going like 70 something and a 50. Nothing insane. I mean, I don't think.
I was going 65 and a 55, and this cop pulled me over.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, as long as you're going 10 over, they'll catch you. But if it's 15 over, I think it's reckless in Arkansas. I could be wrong. But
I can't remember if it's 15 or 20.
I think it's either way. I was over it. But I had gotten.
Maria's gonna look it up.
We are looking it up.
Yeah.
I wanna know
We're gonna get
too.
some
That
facts.
information can be found.
Yes. It's like,
Maria, how many times have you been pulled over in your life?
y'all, I don't even know.
What? I've only been pulled over once, and he gave me a warning, and then I cried, and I told my mom, and I was like, Mom, I was almost like one of those hashtags.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was almost a hashtag.
15.
15
Yeah,
miles per
15.
hour over the posted limit.
Okay, so how many times have I been pulled over? I got pulled over once, the very first time I ever got a ticket. It's been the only ticket I ever got. I was on my way to Panama City Beach with one of my besties my freshman year of
Was it
college.
spring break?
Yeah.
Yeah, spring break.
Yes. I was doing 82. It was almost reckless. It was almost. It honestly might have been. And then he saw that because I got pulled over in Mississippi, that we were on our way to spring break. Because he like looked in the back seat and saw like all our groceries and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, you guys are like on our, you're doing something." So he wrote it for 19 over instead of what it probably really was. Yeah.
Goodness.
So it was
Well, that's nice.
stupid, but I didn't get towed or anything. And then I got pulled over not too long ago for having my window tint too dark.
Did he make you scrape it off? Sometimes they will.
It was just a warning that I have to go
Okay.
get it taken off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to Jerry, too.
Yeah.
His was too dark, and then they took him to court for it or something, and he had to get it taken off before he went to court so he wouldn't get charged for it. But,
Wow.
yeah.
Did they?
I've driven the same car for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they liked him.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I cried. I think this cop saw how upset I was, and he was
Wait.
just like, warning.
so you have no tickets.
No.
You've had one.
What?
You've had one.
One, but I kind of got out of it. It was.
I'm a weenie.
I don't know if it still counts on my
I'm a
record
class
because
A
we settled
weenie.
outside of court. So I don't know if it still counts on my record or not.
You didn't.
It might.
Did you pay it?
No, we settled outside of court. I didn't pay the fee.
Then it probably didn't.
Okay. Let's see.
I've had so many tickets. I've had like 50 times the amount of tickets that you guys have had combined.
Yeah.
Like speeding tickets.
What a bragging right.
Yes.
I thought you had to go to jail if you got like a certain amount.
It's
Or like do jail
They
time.
get
it's an
cleared off of
accumulation.
his.
So they stay on your record for I think it's 7 years, but Arkansas has a point system. So depending on how fast you were going, how many miles over the speed limit you were going, you get so many points. And once you hit like I want to say it's like 10 or 15 points, which does not take very long to accumulate.
For you.
I was about to say, notice how he knows this, and we're all just like, huh, what is
What an
Yeah.
educator.
what is this
I know
knowledge?
this.
I feel like I need like my notebook
He
out.
has
like,
to know
that.
this.
I know the system. I know the system. You get so many points. Driver control calls you in for a hearing. Usually the first one's a warning. The second one is suspension of your license
Yeesh.
for a year, which I have had multiple times.
For a year?
For a year.
For real?
I've had my license I've had my license suspended from speeding tickets twice. I've had my license
Fuck.
suspended probably 5 or 6 times.
Randy, dude.
Yeah.
He's like,
Get
no
it
big
together.
deal.
Get it together.
I like the bad
G.
boys, you know?
If you think
like them bad country boys.
Yeesh.
if you think that stops me or slows me down, it's not.
Fucking
gosh.
hell.
I like to drive fast. I like to go fast.
I like to get places efficiently.
If you ain't first, you're last.
That's true. Yes.
Uh-uh.
Ricky Bobby, baby.
Yeah,
Love that
I like to
movie.
get there. I like to get where I'm going. I like to be there. I like to do my thing. I ain't got time. I ain't got
No.
time to dick around. With all this
I like to be a
bullshit.
good, wholesome child.
I gotta get there.
I waited till I was 21 to have alcohol. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeesh.
Your story about you being 19 in a bar, I just imagined myself being 19 in a bar and still waiting till I was 21 to drink.
Wow.
like a weenie.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Like
keep
somebody
my
who
mouth
probably has
closed.
hover parents.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to speak on the topic.
Yeah, you still can't yet. Not
Yeah.
yet.
Not yet.
Soon you can tell these stories.
In like
Couple years.
2 years maybe.
Yeah.
3?
Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
I'll be 19 in 2 weeks. I think.
What? You're
Ooh.
18?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you were like 23.
No.
He's very.
I'm just a baby.
He's our young one.
I'm the
Oh.
little Padawan.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, I don't drink.
It's like, no, of course not.
No.
One of these days, you'll be in here.
I'll be able to
Drinking
tell
with us.
tales.
We could do your 21st. Well, we don't want to do your 21st birthday because you
can-
could go somewhere else.
yeah,
but
we could throw a
21st
bash.
like
Yeah.
episode for you.
Yeah, we could throw a
Yeah,
bash.
and we could just watch
Yeah.
Felix get drunk. Like
Yeah.
we could play an intense drinking game and
Oh,
just watch
God.
you get drunk.
That would be
Awful,
great.
awful.
We'd
I mean,
have to like hire somebody in to take your seat
Yeah.
and then just like plug you
we'll,
in
we'll
here.
just have you in. And
Yeah.
just, like,
maybe
get
I
wild.
could do it, but it
It
would
would
be a
be
lot
fun.
sloppier. than
No, that's
usual.
no. No. We'd want you to fully focus on drinking and
Yeah, we want-
having a good
We
time.
want someone to capture
Yeah.
this.
That's
We could
fair.
do that. That
Okay.
would be fun.
We
It'll
could,
be
we could
good.
have Randy sit in my seat, for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
day or
All
something.
right.
Yeah,
So I'm
we'll-
actually going to draft up the
We'll
paper
swap
because this
out.
basically means that we have to sign you into a contract for the next 3
Perfect.
years.
Yeah, hey. As long as
So
I'm
we
still
know that you're
getting
going to be
paid.
here.
Yeah.
You'll end up looking like Prince up there on the wall by the end of the show.
That'll probably happen before my 21st anyway, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, I'm totally down. Let's do it.
I keep thinking there's armrests on these chairs, and I'm like,
I always find myself
Maybe there
doing
should
that,
be.
but
You know,
it's
and
just
then
I
I,
gotta
like,
kind
fall
of
over.
T-Rex
No, the
on me.
chairs. How much were the chairs you originally wanted? There were some
Oh, they were a
expensive.
lot. The chairs that I want to
They
get.
were like 300.
No, they're like $1,000 a piece.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
were
Yeah.
they this big?
Were they?
No, they're
Nah.
very nice.
There were some
though.
nice
very
chairs, huh?
chairs. These were way cheaper,
These
as
are-
you can
these are
probably tell
still-
by
I
sitting
mean,
in them.
it
These
still
are
feels
very
pretty good, though.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Considering when this computer was in the other room, I was sitting on like a stool.
No, it was a drum throne.
Okay.
My old drum throne.
Yeah, and I was
Drum
doing all
throne.
my work with like no back support, and I was like, I can't do this. He's like, how do you think I feel tattooing? I'm just like, I quit.
You chose.
I'm a spoiled brat. I cannot sit on a chair like that.
That's fair.
She bitched about it for a very long time,
That's funny.
but
Oh,
she's
goodness.
still stayed with it till we got this place set
I
up.
did. I could have bought a new chair, and I just never did. I don't like to spend money. I'm the opposite of Randy.
Really?
That is not true.
No, I don't. I don't.
That is not true.
I don't.
I have
This is going well.
records to show that this is
I
untrue.
don't. I'm very strategic about spending my money because you like to just spend and be like, "Ooh, I like this. I'm buying it," and then I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, because I'm
But-
about that life.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm the same way, Randy.
I'm
the
not
same way.
though.
What's
I'm
the
very
point of having
strategic
it if you
about
can't spend it?
I'm very strategic about it. Like I've been staring at this for the past like 6 months now. I've done a little bit of research, watched a couple reviews. I want to get all of these items that I've seen, so like it accumulates. But you know, so it makes it seem like I want to spend like $1,000 at once. But like I've been watching all of these items for like months to want to spend $1,000.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I usually do my research
Hmm?
before I buy something.
I'm not in this. You didn't do very much research when you hired me, so I'm just gonna take that as far as I can go.
Yeah, we really were like,
You
hey,
watch
who's
my
a free
dogs.
kid?
Yeah, I just watched
Yeah,
your
you
dogs,
watch your
that's
dogs.
it.
That clearly means that you can handle technology.
Yeah.
But
Close
you
enough.
know what? You're also a millennial, so that probably means that you can do something.
Yeah, I
That's
feel like
fair.
you had it together.
Yeah.
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 In some aspects, why
Yeah.
not? Sure, I
Yeah.
have it together.
I knew you'd make it. I knew
Yeah.
you'd make it, and it's worked out. So far,
yeah,
so good.
yeah. You made a good choice,
Look,
I think.
hey.
But
I got it together, man.
Yeah.
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 It's all about being
I'll
smooth.
believe you. What about
Oh,
you?
okay.
Are you a saver or a hole in my
gosh,
pocket or
I
a
don't know.
burning, a hole
What's
in
the
my pocket
last
kind of person?
splurge you went for?
Yeah.
Maria.
What did I splurge on last? Shit, I don't know.
A nutrition bar.
Oh yeah, a business.
Yeah.
Booyah.
Yeah, that I
Hey.
jump ship and then all of a sudden
That's
was like,
good.
sure,
That's an investment,
there we
man.
go. Yeah.
A good investment too. Great time to open a nutrition bar.
Yeah.
For in a good spot. You're set. You're good.
I've been spending a lot of money on like wedding stuff.
Oh yeah. When is that coming up?
Yeah, shout out to the people. Let everyone know when your wedding is. Can you get your location too?
Yeah, no, I'm about to tell all y'all. So, no, we decided we're not really going to have like a big ceremony. We're just going to go to New Orleans and elope.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah. That's
And
what my
party?
mom did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She went
You
to
guys
Savannah though.
are you guys gonna do a what's that called?
Oh,
parade
what's
thingy?
it fucking called?
Yeah,
Second line
second
parade?
line.
Second line. Yeah.
We thought about it.
Yeah,
I
dude,
thought about it.
Those are
Should.
so
You know,
sick.
all you gotta do is
Gotta
file
do
for it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's like cheap to file for
Yeah,
it.
it's super cool.
That's all you
No,
gotta do.
the
Mhm.
fiance was about it. He's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, we're getting hit. We're saying our vows in the pharmacy museum in the French Quarter. It's like an old apothecary, and then they have like a courtyard in the back.
It's nice.
Yeah, we're getting married on Friday the 13th, and then we're just partying the rest of the weekend.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Sick. That's awesome.
Nice.
It's like, yeah, this is it.
No, I definitely. I've seen videos of the second line parades after the weddings. They're so cool. I definitely recommend doing it. It
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. That would be and that's the city to do it.
Yeah, for sure. No question.
Have a party. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Killer food.
Mm-hmm.
Go get weird, get creepy.
Get weird. Let's get
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
I'm pretty hyped about
how'd you
it.
guys land on that? He's from like Louisiana, right?
okay, the fiance. No, he's from Conway. He was born in Tennessee, but he's from Conway, and his family is currently in Conway. And they have been for a while, but his parents are from, one's from Baton Rouge and the other one is from a small town in Louisiana called Oak Grove.
Okay.
So they're from, you know,
That's where his
yeah.
I was
thinking
born
he
in
was from down
Louisiana.
Yeah, so is my
Yeah.
younger brother. Yeah.
So was
wow.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
There we go.
I got Beyonce. Fans.
Beyonce is
something
also a
now.
Virgo, so you know I got a lot in common with Beyonce.
You might just be Beyonce, honestly. You live
yeah.
that second life.
White people love to say that a lot.
I'm very sorry. Apologies.
Racist fears.
It finally comes out.
So how did they end up here from there?
Work.
Word.
What do they do?
Yeah, his dad's a professor at UCA.
Oh, nice.
Yep, yep, yep.
Does that mean he gets free school? I always wondered how that would
I
work.
think it's 80% off your tuition.
Wow.
Jeez.
That
I
sounds
think
like
it's something like
fucking-
that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I think I got like
I
80%
wish.
off as well. Yeah.
Y'all,
I wish.
That's amazing.
yeah.
What does he teach?
Marketing.
Marketing. I will never have him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I had a girl in Rev the other day. She was doing some marketing homework for one of his classes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took one economics class and I hated it. It was not my style.
Yeah.
Did you tell that girl you got her an in? Did you hook her up?
Yeah.
I'll get you an A. Don't worry.
No,
We're all
here's a
good.
T.
Fair trade off.
An A, but here's a T.
Yeah, no. They're great. He's great.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking he was from down there.
Yeah, we met at Bearsden.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. There's so many things that happen at Bearsden.
Was he a
Yeah.
fan?
Oh.
Obviously.
Right.
Duh.
If I met anyone from Bearsden, it was a fan. No question.
No, he always told me he had a thing for Asian women. And so I was like, oh.
That's cool.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, that's exactly the reaction I'd have to that. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
Asian women are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, Asian women, they're cool. Why
Asian women are cool.
I can't.
I've been to Asia. I've seen Asian women.
They're pretty cool.
They're cool. They're cool. They're cool.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we're having Cajun food at our reception. And
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
it's gonna be
dream.
fun. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Cajun food.
They do make some good food,
Mhm.
and New Orleans is one of the best food spots.
Mm.
What's your favorite?
My
What's your-
favorite Cajun food?
Yeah.
I don't know. All of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
You get down
That's
on
hard.
crawfish?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yes.
I just tried
Yeah.
crawfish like last month by itself for the first time.
What'd
It's
you think?
good. It's good. It's just not much meat.
It's too much
No.
work.
It's too much work for not enough meat.
The
I
most
don't get
ghetto
down on
thing.
it. I don't get
Like,
down on it because it's
I
too
can
much
work
work.
with crab because it's a lot of work, but you get like some meat with it, right? But
Mhm.
crawfish, you just suck it out.
I
and,
think
like,
it's mostly just the social aspect. you
I
know?
guess so. I get
Okay,
that.
my mom told me the first like human meal, as opposed
Human
to
meal.
baby meal
These
I
little fucking
had
aliens.
was mashed potatoes and crawfish.
Ooh, that does
And she
sound
told
good.
me she basically would just like let me like suck the head until eventually it would like in my mouth, and I would just like do that, and my grandma would yell at her and be like, yo, you can't just like give a baby crawfish. And she was
Yeah.
just like, she's my first
Nah,
experimental.
whatever.
That's what I was just
Fuck it.
thinking.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Fuck
Yeah.
That had to have been some pretty mild crawfish, I would imagine, to be given a baby.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like my shit hot, but I
Ooh, yeah.
I get down on the potatoes and the corn and the
Bro,
sausage.
those like boils
I was
and shit
Louisiana
where-
white
dude,
trash baby.
Have you been
That's
to-
what I
have you been
was.
to
I had a
Lulu's crab
German
boil?
babysitter.
Mm-mm.
Dude, it's the fucking bomb. Lulu's.
Where's that
Lulu's.
at?
It's in Little Rock. Hold on. It's near where my mom lives.
It's there's some okay places around here, but there's nothing like the real deal though.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't tried the real deal. I guess I haven't been down to Louisiana or anything like that.
So
but
what is this? Like a Creole
it's
restaurant?
it's like a Joe's Crab Shack, but it's just like a hole in the wall, and they do these like boils, like and they'll put whatever sauce you want in it, and whatever spices you want on the potatoes and shit like that, and it'll all just be resting in this real oily, greasy sauce, and it's the fucking best.
I
Sounds
want
like it
that
would
with
be.
a grilled cheese
Is it
for dinner.
Is it seasonal or is it like
No, they're always open.
Wow.
Yeah.
We should do that with grilled
Yeah.
cheese for dinner.
Lulu's, it's the shit.
Wow,
There
I've
you
never
go.
even heard of it. I didn't even know that was a thing here.
It
Definitely
says
recommend.
order delivery. We should do that.
They have delivery?
with
Whoa!
grilled cheese for dinner.
I wonder how hot that would stay in the car. Like the boiled, like.
This time of year,
Everything.
hot, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's a good point. It is very hot outside.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Well, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, I didn't know they had a place like that.
Mhm.
I knew there was. I mean, there's Cajun restaurants around here. But I
Yeah,
didn't know.
yeah. Do you like what's the one by Lucky Bella?
Boudreaux's.
Boudreaux's. Do you like Boudreaux's?
Boudreaux's has some good food.
Yeah.
All their stuff's good, and they during the spring they do crawfish boils on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
There's that place in what is it? It's like next to Town Pump. Over there. I want to say it starts with an M, but I think it's like
Next to
Cajun
Town
food.
Pump.
Town Pump. What is Town Pump?
Oh, you don't need to
Never
know.
mind.
You don't need to know what Town Pump is.
There's like
That is my bear's den.
it is. It's like
Let me see.
no, I don't know, but they have really good like boiled shrimp.
My lord. Let me see if I can look on the maps and see if there's anything near it. If it'll show the business name.
We ate at Flying Fish the other day, and I had their like just their fried shrimp. She had their fried shrimp.
Yeah.
And it was so good.
Really?
I didn't.
So good.
Maybe some of the best fried shrimp I've ever had.
Yeah.
I was very
And
impressed.
like, it's not like there was a sauce, because sometimes there's like a cocktail sauce or something. No, I just ate it plain, and
they
it
were
was
really good.
so
Which
good.
that place is great anyway.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with
Oh,
that
yeah,
place.
for
Y'all are
sure.
making me hungry. I think I've had like 3 pieces of pizza today.
My goodness. That
We haven't eaten
sounds
yet.
Was it good
Delicious.
pizza? Yeah, I'm
It's
getting
like-
hungry.
Yeah.
If you can't tell, as this, all this
Yeah.
Me
food talk.
too.
Yeah.
Tell us about this pizza. Describe
Oh
it to me.
my
Yeah.
In person.
Say it really quietly into the mic, please, so we can just.
ASMR.
ASMR pizza. This.
Put the pepperonis on.
It was crispy.
Ooh,
thin crust.
crispy. is
You
a
have
good
a
word.
great ASMR voice. Please keep going.
Are you being serious?
Yes, I'm for
'Cause
real.
I hate my voice.
I'm for real. No, you have a great ASMR voice. Yes. I'm trying to find this this restaurant, but it's acting slow. We got the puppies.
Are you getting
in
distracted by the dogs?
Here. We got the puppies in here.
Yes.
They are.
I can't blame you. They're just too cute.
They are cute.
Let's see. Is it Maddie's place?
Yes.
Maddie's place. What's
Yes.
up, Maddie's
If
place?
it's Buster, you need to just pick him up.
Yeah.
He'll run. He'll run.
Yeah, don't do that.
He has high energy.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
What is this place?
Maddie's Place. It's another Cajun
Yes.
place in Little Rock by Faded Rose and
What's the jam there? Shrimp?
Cajun. Let's see.
There you go.
look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Buster.
Oh my god.
Buster's used to this kind of fame.
Buster's on the
When
show.
I was a drag queen, he used to come with me to shows.
Man, Buster's the
he's
top dog.
Used to this
all
fame.
of
Look
these
at him.
He is
He's like,
loving it.
yes.
Yeah, he's fun, man.
Say
Let
hi
me
to the
say
people,
some
Buster.
words.
What you got to say to the people, Buster?
He looks like a whippet. Why do you look like that right now?
Whippet. He looks like the dog form of a whippet.
Wait, there's a breed called a
Yeah,
whippet.
there is,
Okay,
there is.
okay. I'm not like calling my dog a drug. Like, let me just clarify.
Yeah. No, so
Oh my
I've
God.
eaten here a few times, and it's really good.
Oh yeah.
I like it, and I like the vibe.
What's the jam? What you get? Is it like little, like a little
It's like a little.
chill spot?
Is it like a bar? Like you sit in a booth?
They have booths, they have tables, and they have a bar top you can sit at, like right there. But it's just real,
Chill.
kind of chill. It's, when those places that look kind of thrown together and all the, like, it's not corporate-y.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a little
Yeah.
hole in the wall.
It's
It's kind of
yeah.
rustic.
Sweet.
Okay.
I love
Those are
good
the
holes
best
in the
spots.
wall.
Yes.
Mhm.
I like
Hole
the
in the
little
walls.
jams, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Lazy Pete's, another good place. They have great Cajun food and great wings. Probably the best wings I've ever had in my life.
Oh,
Amazing.
I don't know
man.
that place.
Love some
Lazy
good
Pete's.
wings.
Dude,
Dang.
Lazy Pete's. Get the original hot wings. They're the fucking bomb.
Man, I love some good
Mhm.
wings.
Dang.
For sure.
I didn't know there was so many good Cajun places in
Yeah,
here.
man.
Dang.
Yeah.
We need to branch out.
Yeah.
We need to eat more places, and obviously.
I just do the same thing over and over, and then I'm like, I need something new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I need a grilled cheese and Cajun place. That's what I need.
Perfect.
That is a strange combination.
No, it's not. If they can serve mac and cheese and Cajun together, they can
Ooh.
definitely do grilled cheese.
Some like crawfish mac and cheese.
Ooh. When I was in Boston, I had lobster mac and cheese.
I'm
and
so hungry now.
It was so good, and they made the mac and cheese like in a pan. They didn't boil it. It might have been boiled already, but they
Yeah,
put it in a
baked mac and
saucepan.
cheese.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
put it in
yeah.
a saucepan, and
That's the only way.
fried it
That's the
up,
only
dude.
good way to do
It
mac and
was
cheese. Is baked mac and cheese.
So fucking good.
Dang.
Oh my god, Boston's my favorite like city I've been to ever. But
Chicago's mine.
Mhm.
I've always loved Chicago.
wouldn't want
Dang,
to
I've
live
never
there.
been to Chicago.
Chicago's
Really?
cool. I was only in there for a little bit, but
I went there
Chicago's cool.
to go see like art stuff for the very first time, and then any other time that I went there has been amazing. I told myself the first place I would live in as an adult would be Chicago, and I haven't done that yet. But yeah, well, I know that now because I'm here in Arkansas with a jail guy, so
A bad boy, a bad
bad
country
boy.
boy.
a bad country.
bad ass kicking
Yee.
cowboy boot wearing man. Hell yeah.
You're a travel aficionado. Where's your jam?
Ooh, y'all! I went to Italy a few years ago, and it
Oh
was.
god.
My
Yes.
mom lived there for like 2 decades or something.
Dang.
Yeah.
The food there,
Yes.
though,
Is the
right?
food
Yes.
good? It's what it's cracked up to be.
It's good. It's
Mm.
nothing like here in the States.
Really?
I think.
Ours is all pretty bastardized.
Well, I talked to somebody because we were in a liquor store and we were asking about their absinthe and stuff like that, and she told us that the reason why like their food and like their drinks and stuff were all different is because their FDA has stricter regulations, and so like
Good.
It
their
does.
food
Good.
like compared to ours is really bland, but it's because it's not pumped full of like salt,
Mhm.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So if I like the first week I was there, it was really weird. I wanted to put salt on everything because I was like, ugh. But I got I got over it, and it
Yeah.
was
Maybe that's why I don't cook
Yeah.
with salt.
yeah.
Because maybe I didn't watch my mom.
No, it's because
Cook
you
with salt.
hate flavor.
No. Excuse you.
She uses no
Because
fats.
you hate America.
She uses no fats. She uses no salt.
Sounds great.
Damn.
I'm a healthy person.
It's like how do I get a plate?
Yeah.
Mm.
It sounds
It's
healthy,
good.
but
Yeah.
not my style.
It does not taste good.
No, it does taste good. He's just a little bratty baby.
Dang.
Wow.
I'll cook you food and let her cook you food, and we'll see which one you
I'm
like.
down.
We're not even gonna cook the same foods because you cook meat all the time.
I will cook whatever food you cook, and I bet I'll cook it better.
Yeah. Okay.
I will.
sure.
You know what? I'll eat them both probably all the way.
You
Easy.
won't.
I
Ask her about the potato fiasco of 2019.
Okay, that doesn't even have to do with anything.
I'd love to
okay.
hear the potato fiasco
All
of
right.
2019.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know.
Go ahead. Tell them the story.
I gotta give a little background once again.
Okay.
I grew up in a poor white family, basically.
Potatoes are poor people food. Go ahead.
And we ate TV dinner or Tucker mac and cheese, which
Oh,
is
dumb.
mac and cheese with 2 slices of American cheese and hot dogs in it. All right? So, no taste. That's my dad. So I tried to cook baked potatoes, and I was very, very proud of myself for the fantastic views that I had created. And Randy comes home, and I'm like bragging about this.
I
Like,
get a
I'm-
text message that she made dinner, and I'm like, okay, what'd you make? She's like, baked potatoes, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like, are they good? And she's like, oh man, they're so good.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
yeah.
Continue.
I'd eaten one by this point, and so
a whole one.
yeah, a whole one. And so Randy gets home and serves his plate, comes to sit down, cuts into this, looks at me, looks at his plate. Is this a raw potato?
Fucking raw potato.
Wow. How do you?
Go ahead.
And,
Go ahead. Tell them how you cook these baked
How do you
potatoes,
manage that? Yeah.
my dear.
How do you manage that?
Tell them about these baked potatoes
I'm gonna
that
be
you
honest.
ate an entire baked potato, and you ate an entire raw potato. That
It was in
so
the
good.
oven for like 45 minutes, and in my head, there was one point where I was like, no, this isn't crumbling like other potatoes, but that's okay. Maybe it's just like the way I'm cooking it. That's cool.
So when I came home and I got a plate and stabbed this potato to put it on my plate, and it wasn't soft, I was like, oh God. And I was like, are you sure that these were good? And she's like, yeah, they're a little crunchy, but they're real good. And I'm like, oh my God, this is bad.
Oh no! Did
This
you
is
not like
bad.
look up how to do it?
I tried to
No,
play
I
it
did,
cool,
I
but
did, and online it kept telling me it's like stab 4 holes, put in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour, and then that's it. And I was like, okay, cool, awesome, and that's what I did. And I was like, huh, it's a little different, but it's probably fine. Like I
Do you
didn't
know
know.
like what you missed? Is there any step that you didn't do?
It's
or-
because it wasn't
Yeah,
in the
cooking
oven
it,
long
it.
enough. Yeah,
She didn't cook it.
But like we didn't eat
Wow.
baked potato growing up, so I was just like,
This must be a baked potato now.
this
right?
is a brand new venture for me, and I felt like really confident. Like I put cheese and like green onions
Also,
and sour
all
cream.
all of these were put on when she baked it. So
Wow.
baked sour cream.
You baked sour cream in the potato?
I was
Baked
feeling
onion, baked
very.
sour cream.
I felt good about it. Like I was like, this looks sexy.
This-
Like
this-
I felt really
yeah.
good about it.
This sour cream is
And
boiled
then,
in this fucking potato.
Yeah.
The great potato fiasco.
Yeah.
Of 2019.
And then I heard banjo music in the back of my head, and I was like, I really am. I have no idea what's going on. No idea.
So good. A little crunchy, but
Well,
so
you
good.
tried.
I
and
love
that's
I
all
did
we can
try.
I do give her that. She did
ask.
try.
I
That's
did
all I
try.
can ask for is that you
Yeah,
tried.
I think I almost teared up. Like, I was really disappointed in the fact that it
Aw.
wasn't good. Like, I try to cook. I'm not a good, like, I don't cook a lot, and I don't cook very well unless I'm cooking Asian food. Then I'll cook really well. But after that, like,
She does
I
some-
don't know what's happening.
She does some good pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got some tortellini down
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give her that.
My mom, yeah.
with her
Good
her
old mumsy.
Mhm.
fake sausage, but it's,
Yeah.
it's very good.
I love to cook.
It's very good.
It's real fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, no, I can't cook at all.
Mm.
What's your
At
jam?
all.
You guys cook a lot?
No.
No?
We
I like
really
that
don't.
answer.
You don't
Yeah.
have like a signature dish or anything? You
I
just-
mean, I can cook something, but we just usually don't.
I
You know.
I don't blame you. It
Yeah.
takes a lot.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of focus, a lot of time.
and I'm usually working.
Yeah.
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 That's the big thing. Like I really enjoy it.
Mhm.
I like it a lot, but
Mhm.
time. I just
Yeah.
don't have time.
Like we just don't go to the grocery store. We're just like
That's a
to
like
order pizza.
Yeah.
yeah, if you
You
look
know?
at our
Yeah.
fridge right now,
It's bare.
Bare.
It's
Mhm.
bare. But that's
Time
also
for
why I'm
that.
trying to learn how to cook, because I'm like, oh, he's working all the time. Like, let me
Yeah.
like figure this out. And like I said, I cook Asian food, but I know he likes like home food. So I'm like, let me try to cook something like that. But I can't.
This
like,
is a
hard.
Wrangler shirt. You gotta cook like fried chicken and mashed potatoes.
Yeah, and I don't know how to do that at all. Like, that's not.
mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
That's not something
I can't
I
just
know
eat
anything
fish
about.
all day.
Do you like box potatoes? Mashed potatoes? Because that's pretty simple.
I like
you know?
it. I like the boxed potatoes. No?
I'll
Not a
eat
fan?
them. I'll eat them, but
What
I
about
just
like
think of.
Velveeta mac and cheese?
Oh no,
Mhm.
I don't do Velveeta.
No, I fucks with the
I don't
Velveeta.
do
Me
Velveeta.
too.
It's good.
No,
Mixed together.
What about
like a little
Kraft? Do you
kid.
like the Kraft?
no.
What?
do
You just
Kraft.
like
I'll do
you like
Kraft.
OG
You like
like homemade mac and cheese.
When I make something, I make
He
it.
does.
I
He
don't
does.
blame
It's
you.
always
Nah.
surprised
It-
me.
It's good.
Listen,
when you
I
do.
am gourmet.
Mm.
He does.
Michelin
he takes the
5-star.
time.
I get down,
Yeah.
He takes the time.
and my shit is good.
See, I gotta eat the stuff out of the box to appreciate the gourmet stuff, you know?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Because if I eat
That was
gourmet
my
all
whole
the time,
life.
yeah, if I eat
Yeah.
gourmet all the time and I get gourmet somewhere else, I'm like, oh, it's just fucking
See, that's my
regular.
problem. Like, ask her about my potatoes, and when I bake potatoes, fucking banging, right?
Oh, yeah.
Flex
Yeah.
with some
So
baked potato
then when I
knowledge.
get like a raw potato, I'm like, fuck this
No,
shit.
listen.
Exactly.
You know what the
Exactly.
biggest disappointment is? You keep bringing home these subpar nachos, and I've literally been posting on my story, on my Twitter, about how bad I want your nachos. I've even been
I
telling
do make
you,
some killer nachos.
and he's been bringing home Taco Bell nachos. You brought home, what was the nachos yesterday? It's not yours. It's not the nachos Randy's
Well, listen,
make.
they're not that great, but those are like
Randy's nachos.
those are like I don't have to work for these nachos.
But
Those
I
are the
want-
Taco Bell's
those are- I ain't got
chips
time
are
I
to
fucking
want the
awful.
nachos.
Yeah, they're awful.
I
Taco
want the
Bell's
nachos
chips, yeah.
that Randy made on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Dang, I want them too.
Yeah,
I
me too. What
do
the
make
fuck,
some good
They're made
nachos.
with love, and they're so.
You can pull up a picture. They're on my Instagram.
They
I
are
make
on
some
his
really
Instagram.
good nachos.
What's your
Yeah.
ad?
Dang.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What's your ad on Instagram?
Just
What do you
Randy
mean?
Harlan.
What's his at? Yeah, it's his name.
Just
He's
Randy
not
Harlan.
creative
I don't
like
know his
that.
last
I'm very
name.
simple. I'm a simple man. This is a Wrangler shirt.
Yeah.
I'm a very simple
What's your
man.
last name? Harlan?
Yeah.
H-A-R-L.
You don't know
Like,
the
who
name
are
of your
you?
boss?
No.
If you just go to Instagram, it's probably
you're
I'm
already
probably
logged
signed
in,
in.
aren't you?
Yeah, I'm probably
Yeah.
signed in. You just gotta go there.
Perfect.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Yeah, I gotta
my
try some of
cupcake
these
on here?
nachos at
Will you
some
get me
point.
some good Yeah, it's on there.
Let's see if I can
Speaking
find it.
of,
Speaking of
Miss Thang, when are we gonna do something else cool?
I don't know. I really want a nice thigh piece.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna look at
really
these.
do.
Look at these tattoos.
There's some.
Look how
I
great
like
they
that
are.
Kirby that I did.
Yeah,
I really like
dude,
that
these
Kirby.
are fucking sick.
That is
Book
a
with
good one.
Randy, y'all, if you want
I
some
love
quality
the
tattoos.
PB&J. Is
Those
that what
are
that
very
is?
adorable.
No, yeah,
right?
that's real
Yeah.
sweet. I
Those are
love the
adorable.
So
this
cute.
The Simpsons guy.
yeah, this
Mm.
yeah. These
The
are good,
diamonds
dude.
are good. Is a good little piece.
Here's some puppies. We got
Some
Red. We got
That's
Randy
all my-
Travis Jr.
Yeah, that's all Instagram is. It's my dogs, tattoos, sometimes a little bit of music.
Look at that naked man.
There's some baked mac and cheese.
Yo. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, when I make something, that's
my
that's
fucking
that's
God.
avocado mac and cheese.
I was about to say, is there
What?
green stuff in it?
Yeah, that's avocado.
mac
So
and cheese.
basically, I make some killer guac. So that's basically guacamole, but without like the pico and without
Mhm.
like onion. It's just like avocado,
You'll-
maybe a little bit of garlic.
You'll have to put me on with guacamole because I'm not really a big fan.
Get out of
Oh,
here.
dude, I can make you a
Oh,
fan.
yeah.
You got to make me a fan.
I can-
'cause,
I make
I
some
could
killer
eat
guac.
avocados
It's
with
not
like
there
a
right now.
spoon.
Yeah, they're so good.
I need
They're so good. That guy looks like RTJ, little Randy Travis Jr.
Subs and Christians begging daddy for forgiveness.
Oh yeah, I got some ridiculous shit on there
It's
too.
fucking funny. Let me see.
Somewhere in here is
Oh,
these
that's so
nachos.
Oh, there they are. Look at the boys.
That's my
Aw.
gang.
I need some damn
Look like they're
nachos.
about to do some shit
Oh,
there.
did you make this?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I did.
Fucking hell,
Kimchi,
dude.
steak, and Brussels sprouts,
Oh
man.
my God.
You made the kimchi?
No, I didn't make the kimchi.
Like, bitch.
I made
Dude.
everything else. Man, I love kimchi.
Uh-huh.
I just don't
Yeah.
have the time for
I
it
know,
to
it's like,
ferment,
how
you know?
long did it take you?
Takes forever.
That's good.
I would love to make some kimchi
What
though.
is that? Is that chicken? Is
Yeah,
that
it
like
looks
animal?
That's a pork tenderloin.
Oh, I love some tenderloin.
A little bit of char on there. I like
Shit.
some good shit. That's all I post. Food, tattoos, dogs.
Yeah.
That's my jam. Somewhere in here though is some
Need
nachos.
some damn nachos.
Actually,
That looks
if you go
healthy.
back to that pork
There's
tenderloin,
me.
Yeah.
if you go back to that pork tenderloin, I think that's multiple pictures. I think the nachos are in there.
Oh.
I think
There's
if you
more
scroll
to
through
this.
there.
There's levels to this.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
see.
it's in there somewhere. Just have to give it a
You did
second.
post a picture of it.
Yeah, I know I got it up there somewhere.
If it'll load. Oh my god.
That salad
Shrimp
is so
salad.
Fuck. That looks
That's a
delicious.
salad. That takes like 10 seconds to throw together.
That looks so good.
Some romaine,
Mm.
good. Yeah,
Omelets.
I remember when you used to make the
Yummy.
parfaits.
omelets
in
and
the morning.
parfaits,
Mm.
little avocado. Yeah.
Got an egg sandwich.
The egg
Breakfast sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, it's a video of an egg sandwich.
It's just there's just steam coming out of the
Oh,
coffee.
it's
Yeah.
a boomerang.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
boomerang.
Here's the.
Oh,
That's like some breakfast potatoes,
Yeah.
like
What?
almost like a hash,
dude, I would
with
kill.
just like some. You see the jalapenos. I think there's some grilled onions in there.
That looks so good.
Little green
Where's-
onion.
Good God.
Some bacon. I think I had some little bit of bacon in there.
This-
That's my baked potato.
That's the cooked
That's
bacon.
my baked
That is
potato.
fucking delicious.
That's the real
Good
jam.
God.
Loaded up.
Is there what is that?
Yeah, there's broccoli in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Okay.
Broccoli. Mine had bacon. Hers didn't have bacon because she doesn't eat meat. So
Yeah.
mine had bacon, broccoli, cheese. Yeah, I load them up. You know.
And we
Another
got
omelet,
some omelets.
strawberry parfait.
It's around that time because that's the Valentine's.
That was Valentine's
thing.
morning.
You got me the
Mhm.
flowers. Yeah.
That looks
Oh,
delicious.
cutie.
There's the
Ah,
nachos.
there's the
There's the
nachos.
nachos.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Loaded up.
Yeah.
And you don't make these nachos anymore?
No, I mean I do. It's just it's so much work. I don't
He's
have
made
time.
it like one other time.
Dang.
I just don't have time to just be making nachos left and right.
Like, hold now.
No, but
I'm a busy
craving
man.
it now.
Yeah, I've got shit to do.
I
I'm a
tried
busy
to.
man.
I could guilt trip, but you don't even care about guilt trip.
I try to get a little more healthy too. Sometimes I don't use sour cream. Sometimes I'll use just like
Most
yogurt.
of the time you don't.
Yeah.
You use like
Yeah.
a yogurt.
Really?
Yeah, yogurt's
It
a
actually is
good
pretty
replacement
good.
for
You
sour
know,
cream.
Yeah, I don't know how you can go to Taco Bell nachos after having these. Taco Bell
That's
nachos
what I'm
are
saying,
fucking
like-
No, I
good.
mean,
Cop out.
Like I'm not
Yes.
even
And
I haven't even had
I
nachos really
literally-
like this, and Taco Bell nachos are fucking trash.
I
No,
want
they are
those
trash. They are
nachos
trash.
with his grilled cheese for dinner. That's what I want
Mhm.
together. Nachos and his grilled cheese.
That's so weird.
What is this, Randy?
That's some pasta. That's
Yeah.
like
Oh, I thought that was like a chipstick. Yeah, I got you.
yeah, just pasta and some bread.
Yeah.
Yum.
Just a meat sauce.
In the sandwich.
Oh.
I didn't do anything but slap that together, but I felt like it was very. It really brings that post together, you know. It ties it up.
Yeah, I think it's, the best picture.
It really humbles the rest of the pictures.
Yeah, that roast beef on there.
Yeah, remind me to come by and get some food at some point, please, because that sounds.
I'll make
fucking
some good
delicious.
food one day.
Yes.
I'll make some good food. We'll do a show. I'll
Oh
make
my
some good
God.
food.
We could do a mukbang.
I don't know
No,
what the
I
fuck.
hate
that means.
mukbang.
What is a
A
mukbang?
mukbang
It's so
is when you just
gross.
eat a large amount of food and let people watch you.
No.
People.
It looks just.
I don't
It
wanna
looks.
do that.
It looks nasty.
It
and
started
sounds even
over
worse.
in I think Japan, and people just like get paid to eat.
Have you
Some
seen-
people start with like cooking first, and then they eat.
I don't wanna
Have you
do
seen that giant lobster mukbang thing with that?
I think so.
hold on, let
Was it
me-
with the black woman?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. This
Maria,
is
would you let
fucking
people watch
gross.
you eat? Are you on this page or are you on this page?
Wait, I don't watch people eat. That's not what I
Right.
do.
No,
I'm just
I'm saying would she let
Okay.
people watch her just stuff her face?
If people were slipping me some dollars
Yeah.
to watch me eat,
yeah.
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I'm not really big on being like the center of attention, so it's not like I want people watching me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
just feel like if you're
Yeah.
already the center of attention, why not profit off of it?
See, that I can get behind for sure.
You know, if I'm already gonna be it, then I might as well get paid for
Yeah.
it.
What the fuck?
it's not loading. It's taking a while.
Yeah, you're just watching people eat.
Yeah.
Dang, but
I need
I'm-
to show you
It
the
also
size of
starts
this.
off. It started off as a thing for like lonely businessmen who would travel,
Mhm.
and so like they want a companion, and so they could watch these videos of people eating and they talk at the same time. Like they're like, "Hey,
Look
like
at
this is
fucking lobster.
yeah."
It's a real lobster.
Look at that. Yes, it's real.
Fun fact: when you're picking out lobster, do not get the giant one. That's like
Did
picking
it
out.
taste worse?
Yeah,
It's-
that's like picking out the old tough boar.
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
want
really?
you want the young tender ones.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, don't pick out the big lobster.
Wow.
Chewy.
Yeah,
God.
yeah, it's tough.
Let me fast forward a little bit here and get to the good stuff. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I'm
Oh,
already
okay,
like,
come
what
on.
the fuck?
Jesus.
Holy cow.
Now the big lobster is very entertaining though. That
Yes,
thing is
it's
giant.
quite a. It draws a crowd. Good God. I don't think.
What the fuck is that?
That is her dipping sauce.
That is not a sauce.
That's a sauce. That's a fucking soup of a sauce.
That is goddamn animal fat melted down. Is what that is.
Using big ass like kitchen scissors to cut them up. This is great. My God.
What did you look up to find this?
I just saw it. I don't even remember. It was in my recommended for some reason.
Everybody
my
does
God.
mukbangs at this point.
Yeah.
If you're a YouTuber, you probably have at least one mukbang.
Yeah,
A popular
at
YouTuber,
least
you probably
one.
have at least one
Yeah.
mukbang.
So is it like an ASMR? Is it?
No, for some people they like to do it in combination with ASMR,
Yeah.
but it really is more of a companion thing. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
like you can, and it's something you can turn on and like do like notes or whatever you need to do and look up, and somebody's just like, "Oh, yeah, and this week I was doing this." Like it's like somebody's talking to you.
No, this is something that I would turn off, not on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like
That
I know
looks
for my birthday
delicious.
month, I'm gonna do an ASMR. I mean not an ASMR, a mukbang. I think I'm gonna do a sushi mukbang because that makes the most sense for
Sounds
me.
good. I love
Yeah.
sushi.
Whoa.
No.
I can't.
Let's see.
I can't get down on this.
Hold on. It gets better. You like it. I promise. If it'll load.
I'm a little bit disgusted.
And it's kind of a sexual thing too for people because there's that feeder fetish too.
No.
Yeah.
No. She's done. She's done.
Randy, wait, you're missing the best part. She's dipping it in the sauce.
Well, picking things out of the mouth, that's not my thing.
Nope.
Okay, we're done.
If this is a date, bitch, you got
Fuck
the check.
this.
I'm out.
Fuck this.
You
I
got
think
the
there's
check,
even-
and I'm
I think
leaving.
there's even mukbangs where like people like eat their makeup, and it's like,
What?
yeah.
No,
yeah,
I will not
think
watch
so.
such a
What the fuck is that?
People eating makeup. It's a makeup bang.
Will
I don't
you
know.
look it up?
I can. Let's see if it's there.
I want to see this.
Can
You're
you
into
eat
this.
makeup?
No,
I'm
you
just like-
can't.
I think.
It's a toxic material.
Astonished.
That seems
Well,
bad.
I've heard of women, like eating dirt
I need a
and
bitch to really eat her
maybe makeup when they're pregnant.
Yeah,
And like soap.
yeah.
Not edible
Soap?
makeup.
Soap.
I've eaten soap.
No,
Not-
I have not.
Not intentionally, but like
No, these women they crave soap
that's disgusting.
and dirt, so they'll eat their makeup.
That is disgusting.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't find.
Is that not related to anemia and anemia?
Anemia, maybe.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Because
know.
that seems like it'd be related to
Isn't
that.
anemia where like your
So there's like a red blood cell deficiency typically.
Wait, what are we
anemia?
about people
Anemia.
eating like?
Makeup mukbang.
Oh, that's like it's called pica as well.
There we go. That's
Oh,
the word I was
pica,
looking
yeah,
for.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
word I was looking
Pica's
for.
for real.
Yeah,
Ding, ding.
and
Yeah,
it's like
that's just
related
real.
to anemia.
But they'll eat like anything. Like pikas just eat
Yeah, you
weird
just
shit.
whatever.
'Cause
Rocks.
I know when I was getting
like-
Yeah.
tested for lupus, they were wondering like, "Are you maybe anemic? Like, do you eat weird shit?" And I was like, "No." Sounds like a white person. No.
I
Paper?
can't find-
No.
can't
Sorry,
find
dude.
what I'm looking for here.
Yeah.
These are like.
Eating makeup for beautiful insight.
I'm gonna throw up.
What?
Let's see. I hope. I mean, I don't hope this is real for her sake. I hope this is real for my sake. If it'll load.
This seems bad.
We'll see.
Are they
It's funny
questioning?
because all of this content to me is just so like people would pay for this.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like
That's
For
like the
sure.
bathwater.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay. But that girl in and of herself is problematic. But the
Is she?
bathwater is so normal.
I
Oh
didn't know
yeah,
she was
she is.
problematic.
She is.
Oh my god.
Was she
Wait,
eating
I
mascara?
missed it.
Hold on.
Of all things, because I imagine lipstick,
Oh my god.
mascara.
That's bat poop.
Well, not anymore. I don't think.
That's straight up. She's eating bat poop.
I refuse to believe that is not bad poop.
She's a poop eater. I've seen it.
Maybe she put
Okay,
like
so
black edible paint in
white what is the point of this?
I don't know.
To make money?
I think it's just like an.
I'm sure it
Well,
probably
she
is.
has the
Maybe
mic
it's an
close
aesthetic
to her,
thing.
so this is probably an ASMR thing. Because when you think about the mascara
Yeah,
brush
weird,
running it
crazy
against your
ASMR.
teeth,
Yeah.
it'll make a
Yeah.
noise.
This is ASMR.
That's ASMR.
Mhm.
Which ASMR tricky? Is it sexual? Is it not? And that's
Yeah.
the other debate. Because there's a little girl who's, I think she's 13, named like Mac or something, and she got completely demonetized on YouTube for doing ASMR because YouTube decided that it was sexual content, and she's just like, it's literally videos of me like tapping my fingers on my textbooks or something. If adults are making me sexual, that's their problem,
Yeah.
not mine.
Is that the girl who did the airplane attendant?
Yes,
one? That
yes.
is so fucking funny.
Yes,
I love that
yeah.
video.
And she's just a young girl,
Yeah.
and YouTube demonetized her completely. Which, okay, it's kind of weird that a 13-year-old has to worry about money
Yeah,
and a
right?
job.
From
Like, we're her
YouTube.
parents.
Yeah.
I would say she doesn't have to worry about it. But anytime you take money away from someone, they're going to be
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who they are. You take money away from a 3-year-old and they're going to throw a fit. I promise you.
Yeah.
You take anything away from a
Anything,
3-year-old and they're
yeah.
going to throw a fit.
Yeah. Come on, show me the rest here.
The rest. I don't want to see the rest.
There's
of
like a
this.
whole
Yeah,
minute
I'm
video
over,
of
I'm
this.
over this. I'm over it. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not,
this is
it doesn't want to
much.
work
This is
anymore.
gross.
Well,
You're just jealous because you
Hi,
can't eat
hello.
makeup like she can.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did we get to eating makeup? It's a strange path we went down.
Mukbang.
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 Yes.
Fucking mukbangs.
Fucking mukbang. That sounds like that in itself. The name sounds like a very sexual.
It does
thing.
sound.
Because it
It
is.
sounds
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah, it's.
Mukbang.
I mean,
Yeah.
good for the people who do it and get money off of it, but
Yeah.
it's not for me. It's nasty.
I think it's strange that people would want that to like fill their void of.
loneliness.
Yeah, because watching people eat grosses me out. Hearing people eat grosses me out.
Yeah, that's an
I'm sorry,
ASMR thing.
I'm still
That's
watching
an
this
ASMR
makeup
thing.
eating
Look at
video.
her.
Yeah.
That's
Watch
ASMR.
this. Watch this. She's eating like. Is that concealer? What is that?
Surely that's not. Surely she's just got something in there.
Maybe. I.
That's
sure
ASMR.
hope
Yeah,
She's
so.
that-
tapping it.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Like,
It's
are
something.
you not
It's
gonna
got
get
to be
sick
something else.
doing this?
Gross.
Is she swallowing it? Because she might also be spitting it out between takes.
I don't know.
It's just
Yeah.
ASMR.
I think
Yeah,
she's
see?
I
She's
think
probably
she's spitting it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why wouldn't that be part of the ASMR?
Ew.
Right,
Okay,
because
we're
people
done.
like
Fine.
spit
Yeah.
noises.
Like,
No,
Yeah, I'm done
we're
with this.
We're
This is
done.
gross.
That's gross.
People do enjoy their spit noises.
Sickening.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep. Listen, you think you might have to get naked
See-
to be in porn? You don't.
No.
I feel like that spit noise is definitely a sexual thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No question. Anytime you hear someone like, it's we just got demonetized. We just got demonetized from that.
Wow.
That's it. So my bad.
Wow.
Welcome to my world.
At least you're not 13.
Yeah.
This could be
not-
way
not
worse.
anymore. That's
Yikes.
true. That's
Yikes.
true.
Dang, yeah.
It's not much better. But
Yikes.
Barely.
Yeah, 5
Barely
years.
better.
One step above.
Yeah.
Barely legal.
I could probably make a lot of money off that.
18, 19-year-old teens.
Yeah, I could make a lot of money like.
I
feet
see your
pictures
gears
off that.
turning. You're thinking about it.
Me?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's so interesting how what people will pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
It's everything. They'll pay for everything.
I know.
Yeah.
People pay for anything.
hmm
Yeah.
So my highest selling clip is me telling somebody I would never date them. I literally have videos
Yeah.
of me. Yeah, I literally have
I've
videos of
seen
me
What?
getting naked, and I sell constantly videos of me telling somebody I would never date them.
Oh my god.
My highest selling, fully
Wow.
clothed. I'm actually wearing like a t-shirt in this video. Yeah.
Wow. That's
Nothing.
I mean, props to you. I mean, if you can really hustle it and just send
Yeah.
videos of you saying that.
Well,
to
it's
people and make
annoying
money.
because I want to do different things, but I think I'm just gonna have to start making a whole series of I would never do this, I would
Mhm.
never do that, and
Everybody wants what they can't have, right?
Is it just like a few second video? of you
no,
just
this
saying,
is a like an 8-minute long video of me
Oh,
telling
of
somebody
you,
I would
like-
never date them.
like ranting off at them and
I'm
How many times can you say that in different ways? Do you do it in different languages?
I make fun of them.
wow. Oh well, that's not surprising.
I tell
guess.
you you're a piece of shit.
Wow.
Wow.
I call you a fat pig.
Okay, we're gonna have to make people pay to watch the rest of this video if you're gonna keep doing that.
like it's
The link is in
it's
the
a
bio.
thing.
Yes, yeah. Cash App in bio.
Yeah.
If you want to get called a piece of shit by
Yeah.
Anjali,
Yeah,
hey,
it's
bitches.
everybody's favorite thing. And I think
Yeah.
it's even funnier because I am such like a positive person.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like,
You're like really nice, and then you just have to turn on that bitch mode and be like,
you know what it
yeah,
is? I
fuck
think about
you.
the guys in my DMs, which there
Okay.
aren't a lot, so I can make it very individualized, honestly. And I just think about all three of them, and I look at them, and I'm like, what would I say to you right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Hey.
One of my favorite NPR episodes was about this. I think it's a couple, like a husband and a wife,
Mhm.
and they do, what is it? They do, they make videos.
Mhm.
They're like porn videos
Mm-hmm.
or just fetish videos, and people will send in requests and they'll send them out, right? But they talked about how, like, their customers are in such like a niche market that they actually aren't doing anything like sexual. It's like,
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
Anything at all, huh?
Because there's an oversaturation with it, too. Everybody thinks you get into porn and you just have to get naked, but honestly, that's not what it is. Like, if you're willing, especially if you're a person of color and you're willing to do something weird, like an armpit video.
Yeah.
Like, I just edited a video of me just blinking my eyes for 5 minutes straight.
Wow.
And that's, I mean, because especially being a person of color, a lot of people aren't willing to do that. Or they don't even think to do it because, I mean, everybody just thinks to get naked.
I don't even think to go looking for that.
I mean, yeah, right, but it's out
But
there,
if
right?
somebody has a fetish for it, they're going to go look out for it. And the best thing is, those people, because there's such a small amount of people that cater to it, those people will require customs. And my customs are $8 a minute. And the least you could require is 10 minutes. So that's
Wow.
$80.
Yeah.
On top of, if it's a weird fetish, I charge extra onto that. If you want an outfit, I'll charge extra for that. Like, yeah.
Sometimes you're blinking your eyes. Sometimes you're peeing
Like
in the
Wedgie
street.
guy,
Yeah.
he spends like Wedgie guy spends like $700 a month on me between getting me my outfits and everything.
Jeez.
Randy joked that I should get him to buy a guitar pedal for him,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm trying to get
I got a
him.
guitar pedal fetish.
I'm trying to get him to fund us an iPad so I can get Randy's old iPad and
Probably-
he can get my new iPad.
You probably could do like a guitar pedal fetish thing.
I'm into
Oh,
that.
easily, because
No,
there's a
like,
brake
it's your
pedal
foot.
fetish.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
brake
your-
pedal fetish.
It's your foot, and you're
so,
just stepping on shit.
Yeah.
so
I'm
that's
into
perfect.
that. You can use my board all day long if you can hook me up with some pedals.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
a setup! That's great.
Yeah.
So, that's nice
Yeah.
right there.
Ray, do you ever look at weird porn?
I really
Are
don't.
you drunk enough for that?
Yeah, definitely not drunk enough for that conversation, but no, I don't. Yeah.
What a good question.
You never
Do
know.
you look at any
Yeah.
weird porn?
I don't feel like the porn I look at's weird because I don't think that's a. I don't even know how people like come to the idea that they're gonna look for that or that they
No,
want that.
I find weird
Weird.
porn ironically, where it's like.
But like, what do you consider weird porn?
Blinking
Like,
your
weird
eyes.
to
Yeah.
me. Weird.
You
in
mean, like-
my-
Wedgies.
not
Wedgies
like-
remind me of high school. I don't want wedgies.
But
like
see,
I
sex,
get
like
that. When you
sex, not like.
I mean, I don't know. It just depends on
I think when
who you're
at this
talking
point
to.
I've just
Yeah.
started breaking things down slightly. Like with eyes, there are some people when like they look at you and you're just like, I kind of like the way she looks at me with her eyes. You
Mhm.
know, like that glance kind of means something. Or with wedgies, I'm like, all right, it's a butt thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then when underwear is in the butt, maybe it creates a smell, and then
know.
people like to smell panties.
That's true.
I
know.
try to break it down a little bit in my head where I can understand enough to create the video, and then after that, I'm like, I'm done.
See, if I were working in where you were working, I would be like, I don't want to understand any of this. I'm just gonna do the video, get the money, and I'm
Like
done.
one of my videos I
wouldn't
have to
wanna
create right now,
understand
it's a custom, and it's this guy who wants me to pretend that I have a black boyfriend that's gonna come and beat his white ass up, and I don't understand that fetish. And his favorite phrasing is "beat me up, beat up,"
Wow.
and so I have to say that a lot, and I don't understand it.
How did we go from
Yeah.
mukbang to this? We've taken a really
I
strange
mean,
turn
listen,
here.
welcome to
We
the
are-
Same Old Devils.
we are off the
podcast,
tracks.
baby.
We are way off the
Wow.
tracks.
No, I think this is interesting.
Yeah,
We are-
right?
We have taken This is not where I thought we would
Yeah.
end up. This is not the
It's a
destination.
different world
that we're
for
at.
sure.
Yeah.
We could do a whole episode on just sex work in general, honestly.
Mhm.
If we could get another sex worker in here.
Mhm.
But yeah.
No, there's some weird stuff.
It's a whole
We
other
brought up
world.
like, I think it was the first episode of Same Old Devils. We brought up Vor.
Oh, yeah.
Vor's a big thing. Furries is a big thing. Have you ever been asked to do a furry thing, Anjali?
Okay, I've never been asked to do a furry thing, but sometimes people think I am a furry, and I just think that's the most bizarre thing.
Wow.
It's because I put in my bio that I was a cat, and for some reason everybody took that as
Yeah.
a weird thing.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
didn't.
You kind of
I
set
didn't.
yourself up.
I
there.
didn't really like try. Like it was
Yeah.
like an innocent, like, oh, I'm a cat, and I tell people that, and like they're like, oh yeah, and
Uh-oh.
then somebody like messaged me about it and was just like, yeah, I grew up around dogs, and I feel like I'm genuinely like a feral dog, and I was like,
Wow.
I'm gonna have to back out of this
Honestly,
conversation.
I think I found your actual persona here.
Oh
How does
god.
that- how does
That-
Felix, she is white. That is racist.
Yeah, well, hey, look, it's not my persona, it's Anjali.
That's funny.
Although a lot of the fan art I get, people draw me as ambiguously racially. Like
Really?
they like to draw
Yeah.
me as like,
They draw you like a
very fair,
Kardashian?
very fair toned. That is a thing. People just don't like to acknowledge the fact that I'm black, and it's really weird to me because that's the most prevalent side. I feel
Yeah,
like,
that's a
Weird.
really weird
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing. Especially if you're the one, I don't know.
and it's really weird because I don't want to sound ungrateful. I don't want to be
Yeah.
like,
Right.
oh, I hate your fan art because you didn't acknowledge the fact that I'm Negro. But at the same time, it's like,
I think it's just hard to do black people.
then you're not a good artist. You
Wait,
need to learn.
why would
Like,
it-
I'm
why
sorry.
would it be
It's like if
harder?
you're a hairstylist, you need to
Because
learn how.
The
Yeah.
way you'd have to shade them much differently with the darker skin tones, and
Then learn.
it's just-
Yeah, you just gotta practice, I guess.
Yeah.
maybe they haven't
It's
practiced.
like, oh, I'm a really great artist, but I can only
That's true.
draw one type of person.
Yeah, like that's fucked up.
you
you need
ain't
to
good
learn
at
how
anything.
then. Don't draw me
my
then.
Someone needs to grow.
Let
up.
somebody else draw me then. Somebody who knows how to draw black people then.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Perfect.
What is that? What is the fetish where people fetishize airplanes?
What?
Stop! I saw this
Really?
on. It's a thing.
You know
People-
what?
You
I
know,
didn't
they
go to
have
school for that.
costumes.
That's out of my credentials.
Oh, yeah.
Airplane fetish. Let's
Yeah,
see.
no, they're. they,
Living
yes.
aircraft porn. Are you
I saw it on
fucking
Snapchat.
kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
What?
how does this work?
We're about to
Don't
find
ask
out.
me. This,
Shit.
you
Very
know.
confused.
Is it entering a hole?
Is this like
I
people?
don't know.
Is this like airplanes banging?
Maybe it's a video
Wow.
about that. Yeah.
Sure enough. Hold
Um,
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does
come
this
on.
say?
It's loading. It's gonna take a little bit.
Like
Are there
specific.
people involved in this, or is it just the planes themselves?
It's people dressed up
Whoa.
in costumes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Whoa! Can I show this?
That's like furry porn.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
basically
furry,
furry
but it's
porn.
an
Okay.
airplane.
It's,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is not furry porn.
I'm
That
not
is
surprised by this. This is
an inanimate object made to look like a not inanimate object.
Mhm.
Wow.
this
Huh.
is not surprising to me actually.
That airplane.
mean-
that airplane has the biggest tits I've ever seen.
Am I allowed to show this on the show? I
I'm
don't
gonna be
know.
honest.
I don't know,
I
I'm
was
scared.
thinking about
I'm
this
a little
earlier today.
scared of
I'm
it.
actually not even sure that we are able to get monetized at this point
Perfect.
through
Fuck it.
any of our
Here's-
episodes.
Here's
Like,
your airplane porn.
Dang.
we've talked about so much stuff on this show. I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
that
true.
we.
It's
I
not.
don't-
It's not the talking. It's like the videos that we
Yeah.
show.
Maybe go
Yeah.
to images.
That demonetize
yeah.
it.
Yeah, and just see
Let
what's
me
up.
see. Let's see. It'll take a second to get there. Wow. This
Because
is definitely
YouTube
not a route that I
partners,
thought
like
the
the
show
people
was
that
gonna
do the
go.
ads for YouTube, have to be okay. And if YouTube feels like it's too scandalous, then they will demonetize your
Yeah, for
videos.
sure.
And so,
Whoa.
what is happening?
This is airplane inflation porn. So it's like two types of porn mixed together.
Okay.
This is kind of safer.
He's like fueling it up.
He's fueling him. That is not okay.
Look, there's
This
a heart.
airplane is not consenting whatsoever.
He did not want fuel.
This is not okay.
He did not want fuel.
Oh my god.
Oh, he is pregnant with fuel.
He's pregnant with fuel. He fell to the ground.
He is heavy.
That's sad. I don't
This
like
makes
that.
me think of like JJ the jet plane.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I'm getting very like.
Isn't JJ
uncomfortable.
the jet plane just a play off Thomas the Tank or whatever?
I mean, they're two different cartoons, but yeah, basically.
It's JJ the jet plane.
Yeah, he's a very distinct.
Yeah, this fucking
Oh
scares
my
the
God.
shit out of me.
Awful.
Ah!
You gotta get that out my face.
Look at this guy. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Look at how good he
You
is.
gotta get that out my face.
I hate that.
JJ the jet plane and friends.
And this is a TV show?
This is a kid show.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, kid shows. There's
Yeah.
some kid
no,
shows that
kid
are
shows from like
awfully
back in the
creepy.
day. I was watching Hey Arnold yesterday, and
I love Hey Arnold.
was laughing so hard because I was like, "What?" First off, Arnold is like this kid who just listened to smooth jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the 90s, a white kid just listened to smooth jazz. His couch flips out of his wall.
Yeah.
Like
No, that
He
show
has
is
this-
the fucking shit.
pet pig named Abner. Like he's just like this smooth kid. His best friend is black, and Gerald. I don't remember Gerald sounding that black when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
Gerald just like, yeah, my dad taught me jive was the word, and I'm like, no.
Oh my gosh.
And like it's so stereotypical the whole show because it's bad, but it's so I laughed. It
love
was
that
funny.
show. I love it. I love that show. so
Yeah.
much.
I didn't realize you were old enough for Hey Arnold, to be honest.
I watched it on like Nicktoons. That was like it kind of reran those
Oh.
'90s cartoons.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But no, I mostly grew up on like Chowder and Flapjack. And
Yeah,
that
I didn't
other
watch
show.
that stuff.
Oh,
I was too old for
I
that.
loved it. It's probably Flapjack was a fucking weird show. That's probably,
What is on the screen?
It's furry
It's like a-
airplane porn.
No.
A mashup.
Look, see, he's
No.
turning into the JJ the jet plane.
No.
I think it's innovative.
No.
It's definitely creative.
Absolutely.
It's something,
not.
right? Like he's putting his artistic chops out there and he's trying, okay?
I just don't know that I can agree with this
Why?
or be on board for this.
What's wrong with it?
There's just some stuff that I see in the industry and I'm like, what is happening?
What the fuck?
Like this.
They made sure that you knew this is not a fucking airplane.
What is
the-
happening? It kind of looks like a dolphin.
It does. It does look like a dolphin. Here's what we were
Oh my
looking at
God,
earlier,
Yeah.
Randy.
You
It's
guys
getting
are
worse.
done.
Where is it? Where'd that picture go?
What do you mean where'd that picture
I'm
go?
looking for this one so I can show Randy. It's a furry transformation into an airplane.
That reminds me of.
Oh, no.
So like
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh,
Let's
no.
fucking hear it.
in the. So everyone knows what Transformers are. But
Yeah.
Of course.
in like the late 90s, early 2000s, Transformers had this like spin-off
you
of
showed
all
me
the same
these.
characters, but it was called Beast Wars,
Oh,
where they
yeah,
were
I used to watch that.
animals.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Was that Transformers?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
Transformers because Optimus
That's
Prime
from
was a
their
gorilla.
day. They would know.
Megatron was a T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
All the
Okay.
Decepticons were like dinosaurs and like insects,
Whoa.
creepy things.
This is
Yeah.
freaky. Is that a fucking gorilla?
Yeah.
That's
the
Optimus
Optimus
Prime.
Prime.
Optimus
What?
Prime was a gorilla.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
Beast Wars was way cooler than Transformers. Transformers can suck a dick.
I love Transformers. Damn.
These are way cooler.
Yeah, these are way cool.
I had so many of these toys when I was a kid.
Oh my
Cheetor.
god.
Yeah, Cheetor, Rat Trap,
Rat Trap.
Jeez. This is crazy.
and it was like it was in the early days of like computer animation, and it
Mhm.
was like a computer animated cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
It was my jam, man.
This looks awesome.
Felix, you're a little bit younger than my sibling. Did you watch a horrific show called The Butt Ugly Martians?
Let me look.
Please look
for a
that up
picture of that.
because I hated the show, but my siblings were all about it, and it was kind of in that weird age when computers were
No.
making.
I definitely heard
Yeah.
about it, but I never watched it.
Yeah, this is a thing. This and like a show called Super Duper Sumos, and it
Yeah,
played on
yeah,
Nickelodeon for like I shit you not, almost like a month, and that
Mhm.
was it. And I was like, I hate this stuff,
Mhm.
and my siblings were all about it.
Did you ever watch Mr. Meaty?
Ew. Wait, yes, yeah. Wait
It's
a second.
fucking gross.
Is it like a puppet?
Uh-huh.
Kind of?
Yeah.
This is what I'm stuck with, Maria. We give them Beast Wars, and they give us Mr. What is
Dude,
it?
Mr.
Mr.
Meaty
Meaty
looks like it would be on Adult
Listen,
Swim.
yeah,
Oh.
It looks
really
like it would be
does.
on Adult Swim.
It really should be because it has so many like
as well as like
gross-ass-
Angela Anaconda. I love that show.
Maria and I are bringing you guys good, wholesome
We're
content.
showing you wholesome
and
content.
all you're doing is flushing it down the toilet.
No,
It's
this is the wholesome
Mr.
content we grew up
Meaty.
on.
Yes, Mr. Meaty. Come
No,
on.
this is where's
This
I'm
is-
trying to. It's
Get
not
rid of
loading.
this.
It's not loading.
This is toilet water.
no, this totally is. Like, this is when everybody was obsessed with the word butt. It was Butt Ugly Martian, Super Duper Sumos. They had like 2 little C's for butt, and that was it.
Wow.
That was it. Like, it was a dumb show. But I also hated Ed, Ed, and Eddie, and those were kind of along the same humor line.
You
to
hated
me.
Ed, Ed,
I
and
did.
Eddie. Oh,
I hated
no.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Well, that's sad.
I didn't think it was funny.
We're in the Maria, you and I are in the same generation, right? Like
How
you're
old
just
are you?
32.
Yeah.
Do you get super nostalgic about like shit?
No.
No, not at
Never, huh?
I mean, sometimes.
all. I do. I find myself
I'm kind of like happy that I can look up anything I want on my phone.
Oh yeah, you
You
just kind of
know,
more in the
yeah.
moment
But-
about it.
Yeah.
maybe
I guess maybe like what give me like an example of something that you're nostalgic
not
about.
nostalgic like you want to go back.
Yeah,
But,
I don't
like-
want to go back.
Like, because I definitely don't want that. I'm way better now.
Yeah.
This is, this place is way better than
Duh.
anything else
Got
I've
a
ever
Tesla
had.
in the garage.
Yeah, right. But like Beast Wars, like I like bringing that up, like that popped in my head, and then like I think back about like that stuff, and I
Mhm.
just get nostalgic about like that. Like I just think about like that time, and it's like, man, that was cool. Those were good days.
I think what I get nostalgic about is maybe stuff like how tight my brothers and I were,
Mm.
you know, stuff
That's
like that.
yes, yeah. I think about
Yeah.
those things more than messed up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
it too, cause like there was like 3 of us, like me and 2 other friends that used to like jam out to Beast Wars all the time.
Mhm.
We'd
Mhm.
watch the show, we'd play with our like Transformer toys.
Mhm.
Good
With
times,
Cheetor.
man.
His
Yeah,
little-
Cheetor.
Losing his little gun. his
Yeah.
little-
Yeah, and like Optimus Prime, sometimes he was real hard to get totally transformed, so
Mhm.
he'd just be like half-ass
Dude,
transformed.
gorillas are no joke,
I
man.
mean,
it's hard.
you know.
But he's good to go.
Okay, but even the actual Transformers, sometimes they're a little hard
Mhm.
to transform. I'm sorry, but they were.
So here we go, Randy. This is Mr.
This is Mr.
Meaty.
I didn't really watch this, but I do remember the
Oh,
show.
I definitely watched it. It was fucking gross. It was so nasty.
I was expecting something like Meatwad.
No,
You know,
No.
like an actual
Here,
chunk
let me
of
see.
meat type.
Yeah,
thing.
no, but this definitely does strike me as like an Adult Swim type of looking show.
It's
Yeah.
nasty.
Oh, but it's on Nickelodeon.
Yes, yeah.
I don't think I don't think it is anymore. I think it got canceled like
Oh.
pretty
Yeah,
fucking
God,
quick.
yeah.
It looks
Like,
horrific.
A lot
Like,
of
what
our
is that? What is
It's a meat person.
That looks like poop.
Wow, good.
That's a meat person?
It's a
Yeah.
meat person.
That
yeah.
looks like poop with lipstick.
Yeah, it's not
They did these like weird shows that would only last like 15 minutes. They weren't even full
Mhm,
episode
mhm.
long, and I don't.
See, I appreciated like Robot Chicken because they did that because it was just random stuff.
I didn't
Yeah,
watch that.
I used to no. When I was a kid, I watched Robot Chicken. and
Robot
I-
Chicken's
I wasn't
good.
allowed to.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
Robot
wasn't
Chicken's
either,
good
but
because you
I
can just
did.
throw it on and like it's just like real
Mhm.
fast like
Mhm.
skits, so it's
Mhm.
you don't really have to pay attention to anything.
Yeah.
Our parents really instilled in us though that anything we did, they knew.
Mhm.
So like we didn't even sneak around. Like that was not a thing. I forged my first signature when I was in 7th grade, and the cops got involved. And I was
cops
like,
got
yeah, the school got the cops involved, and it was like
Jeez.
I forged a signature on a test,
Wow.
and from that point on, I never forged a signature ever again.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Like it was like they were really super there all the time.
Yeah.
What are you watching now?
I don't really watch TV, y'all. Like my life is literally consumed with just like working and then working out and then I go home and sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
That's the jam, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just got to watch
Sounds
Stranger
very
Things.
healthy.
You know.
Oh,
Ooh, we
was it-
finished that.
Yeah.
I need to watch that. I haven't. And we watched the first episode, I think, and that's it.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, you
get
should
into it. It's
like
good.
hurry up.
Yeah. We watched them all
Then
literally.
I'll watch
like
it if
one
you
day.
guys watch Game of Thrones.
We did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch Game of Thrones too.
I just finished it, and I loved it.
Yeah.
But I won't spoil it.
It's good shit.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't get into
I
that
think
one,
the
but-
last season could have been a little bit more gory.
More gory. I think they could have used an episode or two more to kind of let the story
Yeah.
fold out a little more.
Wasn't there a whole lot of outrage in that whole last season?
There were a lot of people didn't like it because they said it was rushed, and I thought it was good, but I think they could have used an episode or two more to kind of develop more, But I mean, I thought it was good. I don't know. I won't spoil anything.
So
I like dramatic endings. It wasn't
It
dramatic enough for me.
It
no.
wasn't very dramatic. I get that.
I mean, there's one episode, and I don't even know what season it is, that one of the characters feeds somebody his sons.
Yeah.
And then, like, this one,
Yeah.
this is just so, like,
It's so good.
boop, boop,
Mm-hmm.
we're done.
Yep.
It's like, where's more of the cannibalism?
oh shit!
I need more
You want people eating people?
No, I just want some...
Fuck eating makeup. Give me
intense
some
stuff.
people.
Something that'll make me like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my...
Yeah, I get that for sure. Because they've been doing that to you the whole series.
Yeah.
How long was that series though? Maybe they just got tired.
8 seasons.
And it doesn't follow the books,
well,
right?
It
The
did,
last
and then
season,
and then it passed the books. Like it got to a point to where the books were done, but they were still making shows. So they wrote their own plot.
Well, there's the problem.
And I get it.
Figure it
but-
out.
Yeah.
I get it, but I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're hitting about 2 hours and 10 minutes here.
Dang.
If
So-
we want to keep going, we can keep going. If not, then there we go.
So what? So people can find you Nutrition Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You just
Yeah.
there like
Facebook,
all the time.
Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Facebook. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull up.
You
this
guys got
Facebook page.
you guys got Twitter. You got what's your
We
jams?
don't have a Twitter. We're working on getting a TikTok.
a TikTok.
Oh
Just
God,
really?
that's so
True?
Just
young.
Really?
Yes.
True?
That's so
Yes,
young.
'cause
I
that
tried to
is
use it once and I couldn't do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very hip.
Yeah, we gotta do this.
Are you gonna be
Yeah.
using
No.
TikTok or okay? All right,
Nope.
all right. Because I'm like, that's so young.
We'll see about that.
No, not me. Yeah, I barely even keep up with my own social media.
Mhm.
Just
I feel you, dog.
yeah. So, nope. Trying to stay hip and with it. Keep people interested.
How
And stay
often?
interested.
How often are you there? When can people find you there?
Every day.
Every day.
All day, every day.
Mhm.
Not all day, but most.
If she ain't there, she's at the gym.
Yeah.
Or asleep.
Or asleep.
Yes.
All right. Well, if you're looking for a good, you're looking for their Facebook page, it's at Conway Hub. If you're looking for their Instagram, it's nutrition_rev. Yeah, there you go.
All links in
Yeah.
the bio.
All links in bio, baby.
Yeah, come get a shake.
Thanks
Check
for
it out.
coming.
Try the flavors.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
coming on and
Thanks for
having
having
fun
me.
with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah.
you being here.
I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It got better though, right?
It's wild.
It gets better.
Yeah. All right.
It gets
Yes.
wild. All right. Well,
Well,
yeah.
see
Catch you guys next time.
later.
Bye.
See you, dudes.
everyone.
Bye.